Let me know if you're not
I'm
here.
I'm ready.
Well, no one said they're not here. Let's go.
No one says we're not here. We're good. All right, perfect. So a reminder, a recap a little bit of what happened last session. You guys, you saw like a dire rat that was at the bottom of this very long flight of stairs that went like several floors up. Um, and like it kind of scurried away, and you guys didn't chase it right away, but you guys kind of figured like, okay, we think it was a scout of some sort, and it turned out you guys were right. When you guys got to the top of the stairs, there were a couple of people hiding behind this overturned table that were like shooting crossbows at you, and there was also a a were rat, turned out, which might have been related to in some way to that rat that ran up the stairs, perhaps. Um, One of the tower girls that was behind the table, she ran down this hallway here. Um, but you did knock out these two. I think they're both stable and unconscious at the moment. Um, Description of where you guys are at right now is bits and pieces of odd rubble, fragments of furniture, and broken weapons and armor clutter the room of this floor. So this is kind of like it looks like a kind of a mess in here. And where do you guys go from here?
I'm gonna drink a Cure Light Wounds potion, and I'm gonna suggest that we go after the person that ran off.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
Hopefully
yep,
there's
I'm
not
fine
a
with.
back exit, but there might be for them to escape.
All right, let's see. I'm down 4 hit points, but I think I can work with this.
I have a bad case of the first level caster syndrome of no spells, but that's okay. Cantrips.
Yeah, there's the lighting in here. There's a lantern over in this corner, and I think somebody might have a light spell on them. But other than that, like, there's no
I
natural lighting in
have.
this part.
I think we have 2 light spells actually.
Yep. Yeah, I
Sounds
think
right.
so.
Mine was on Abrellis' hat, if I recall. I don't remember anything else that happened this
I
session
think so.
except that my light is on Abrellis' hat.
Perfect. You're remembering the important details then.
Yes. Okay, well,
Okay.
lead the way unless you want me to.
All right, I'll go up ahead.
Say Abrellis has been the leader. I'll follow closely behind because I am healthy.
And I'm gonna do it stealthily.
Okay. Stealthily as you can with a gigantic ball of light on your hat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
I'll
don't want them to hear
try and
me
do the
coming.
same.
All right. You get into this little room here. A small cook fire has been built in the center of the floor with spits holding a sizzling carcass. The sizzling carcasses of 2 donkey rats. So there's like kind of actually like a little bit there's actually a little bit of natural light, but there's kind of like it's just like the coals of a fire right now over here. Um, the broken scraps of a crate now serving as fuel are stacked nearby, and blankets have been pushed together into a large bedroll. And then it looks like it looks like there's a hallway down here, but at the end of it is a dead end.
Okay.
But you did see
And
someone
this
run
is where the
down here.
person, yeah. I'm
Hmm.
gonna perception around this room.
Oh.
Okay, you notice that at the end of this hallway is a secret door, and that's probably
Ooh.
where she went through.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
you have a 10 mod on perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Rogue things.
be surprised at your observantness.
Do I notice how to open it or if there's any traps on it?
Um, yeah, it looks like it is. an easily swinging, unlatched door.
All right.
So you basically just have to push on it, and it does not appear to be trapped.
I'm going to quietly push it open.
Okay. The murals in this room are scratched and faded. Several portions of the wall and floor show signs of past chipping. An empty plinth where a statue once stood rests by a small alcove. I don't know what a plinth is, but I'm assuming that I can look that up in a minute here. That'd be across this room here. It's the alcove they're talking about is down here. Which you can probably just barely make out in the edge of the light spell. Maybe that's a little too far away, but as soon as you... Yeah, it's like right at the edge. Let me look up plinth, because I'm curious. Oh, it's
Yeah, I thought it was
the
like some
base.
kind of like stand or something, but
Yeah, it's like a base for a statue or vase.
oh
So,
yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Like the little square part that a
Yeah.
statue sits on. So there's no statue there, but there is a base for one.
It's the part of the Statue of Liberty you can actually get into easily.
Yeah.
Because to go up in the torch is crazy. Anyways. Cool.
All right.
Go check it out.
And I
I'll be
don't
right
see
behind you.
anyone from where I am.
Not yet, no.
All right. I'm gonna squeak out, see if I can get a better look.
Okay, let me make sure I...
Doggy wants attention. I assume that was wrong.
Probably. You see that there's some rope, like the edge of kind of a rope, and a ledge kind of over here, at this end, and then on the other end is a wall. And you see that that's kind of where you maybe have seen more, like the murals painted along the walls.
Okay. If I don't see anybody or any cause for alarm, I'll wave the others in, and I'll check out this room.
Yep. And yeah, you get a little bit further in the room, you can see this opens up into, and there's like a platform with these ropes kind of leading over to it.
Okay.
So the ropes are going like parallel to the height we're at?
Yes, I think so. Let me double check that though, but
They're not like
yes, I think.
going way down or anything. Okay. Cool. I think I missed the part about the plinth because I was too caught up on the plinth, but is there a statue on the plinth or is it just a plinth?
No, that's what I'm saying. There is an empty
so there's-
plinth
Is
where a
there
statue
evidence-
So
once
rather
stood.
than a
Is there evidence there was one
Go ahead.
recently? Maybe.
Maybe not recently necessarily, but there is evidence that there used to be a statue there.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like maybe there's does it look like there's
It's-
like humanoid shaped feet marks that look cleaner than the rest of it on the plinth on the top?
No, but you get the impression from like this and the previous room that there's a pretty good chance that it might have just been looted, like the statue might have been.
Oh, wait, did I think the statue in the previous room was worth any money?
Well, there wasn't a statue in the previous room. I'm just saying, like, due to the conditions that you've seen so far.
Oh, I thought you said there was another statue we saw.
No, I was talking about just like the conditions of the room that you passed through. Like it looks
okay.
like the fact that there's kind of like the mess around and it looks like stuff has been like looted basically. Like you kind of think there's a chance that maybe the Tower Girls, there used to be a statue in the Tower Girls, like were the ones that removed it. And maybe they went and sold it in Magnamar or something.
Yeah, that's one less Thessalonian piece of art or artifact or whatever that we can recover for the guy.
Regrettably, yes.
Yeah, I'm upset.
So yeah, this area over here, a ledge festooned with old bird nests looks out over a shaft dropping nearly 200 feet to the sea level below. Um, there's probably enough light from like the sunset coming in that you guys can barely make out the boats at the bottom of this shaft. You can see this is the same little area you guys came into from like when you first got here, but it's way higher. It's like 4 stories up.
Oh,
Further
it's
than
the
that,
same
really.
place.
It's 4 levels
Okay.
on here, but it's actually like 200 feet. So it's actually probably I don't know. I don't know what that translates into in terms of stories, but it's a lot higher. Um, a large coil of rope sits on the ground near the shaft, one end anchored to a large python driven into a crack near the wall. Opposite the shaft is another ledge of the window looking out over Magnamar's harbor. So you can probably, if you stand near the ledge, you can just barely see it. But there's another ledge that would be difficult to reach, but is all the way over here. Um, the ceiling is a
Okay.
mere 10 feet above and crisscrossed by a complex tangle of stone arches that support the roof. Between the two ledges, a 5-foot square wooden platform hangs from 4 thick ropes that hang from the stone arches. The platform is further anchored by 2 thick ropes to spikes hammered in the walls near the edge of the western ledge. Those are what you can see right here. These 2
Okay.
ropes. So they're
Is there anything
they're
on the
holding. They're kind of
platform?
holding it in place.
Or is
Um,
it just an empty platform?
well, there's another. What's it say here? Between 2 ledges, a 5-foot square wooden platform hangs. 4 thick ropes. The platform is further anchored to. Yeah, I already read that. Spikes hammered into the walls near western ledge, while another pair of ropes hang from the ceiling above that aren't connected to it. Um, anchored to a hook driven into the wall near the same ledge. So, um, basically, I don't think the description's making it very clear, but what you are seeing is that uh, it looks like there's something above this platform, like an entrance or something there, like kind of like a little doorway that you have to like climb
Oh,
up
so the
into from
two
that
ropes
platform.
hanging down are the ropes you climb up to get to that point above the platform.
Correct.
Okay, so there's a total of 8 ropes, 4 ropes, one at each corner of the platform, holding it up, supporting it vertically from gravity. The 2 ropes that are spiked into the wall near us that hold it for stability, and then the final 2 ropes are ropes to climb up and down from whatever's above up and down to this platform.
Yeah.
Does it look like our boat's still there? If I look, is our boat still down there? Can I tell?
That's
Roll a
right.
perception check.
We should be able to see it.
I want to make sure that no one stole our boat.
You think you can barely make out uh, that there are 4 boats down there.
Okay, and I would have no idea, no kind of detail to know that it's ours, but that's good. There's still the same number of boats, I
Yeah, the
think.
same number of boats there.
Okay.
You think that yours, which was parked a little bit further out over this way,
It
is
was,
still there.
yeah. Okay, cool.
But it's starting to get dark, so you can't really make it out that well. But yeah, you're pretty sure it's still there.
Okay. So I just have to put light spell on like a copper coin and then drop it down. It's
Yeah, that'd help you
perfect.
see a little better probably until it
But I'm
falls
not
into the
gonna do
water.
that. That'd be funny though.
You do think that if you fell from this height, it'd probably be lethal. It's like 100. It's like 200 feet. So
Oh yeah, for
uh,
sure.
even if you fall into the water, it would probably
I'll
be very difficult
take
to
a step
survive.
back. I don't want to be sitting on the ledge. Okay, well, I will suggest that perhaps the person who ran this way, I think the only way they could have gone is out to this platform then up above. I don't think there's any way to get down unless there's like this coil of rope, but if the person went down with the coil of rope, it would be hanging down, not sitting here. So I think they had to have gone up.
Yeah, and the terms of the two ropes that are hanging out from the ceiling, there's like one that's kind of more directly above the platform, and there's another one that's kind of hanging partway here that you guys can actually reach.
Oh, so it's a swinging rope to
So
get to the platform.
yes, theoretically you could swing across with the rope. Now that's probably a little sketchy, but you don't really see
Yeah.
a very good way to get across otherwise, apart from maybe you could climb across the anchor ropes here or tight rope across it or something. But I mean, every way that you
Yeah,
do it
it also
does
sounds
require a
sketchy.
little bit of being nimble, which is probably something that some members of the party might be a little displeased
You
about.
know, we could tie ourselves to, tie a rope around us and then tie it to one
There
of
you go.
these other ropes to try and catch us if we fall. Do you guys want to chase after her up here? It looks a little treacherous, but I don't think we're going to get answers unless we go out here. Unless you want to go back and explore the other direction and see what else is here first. There might be another way up, like hopefully stairs.
Hmm.
Although if that were the case, I'm not sure why they would have this.
I'm curious.
Curious of what?
Why they came here.
And I'm going to give you guys this in. Your characters probably wouldn't know the actual DC, but I'm going to give it to you because you'd probably have an idea of how easy or hard this kind of swing would be to use in character, even if you don't know the actual number. So the DC is only a DC 5 acrobatics check, which is pretty easy. So most of
And
you guys
obviously
looking
we
at it would
could
think,
take 10.
yes, at the moment you could take 10 because you're not in like a high stress situation right now.
I don't know. It's kind of stressful that if we fall, we've died, but I
You know, if you
yeah,
stand there, and take a couple deep breaths, you think that you probably could do it with no problem. But if you were forced to do it
that's true.
under,
Under pressure of combat
without
or something.
having a minute to like do that and kind of center yourself, you think that it could be potentially a little more dangerous. But
Okay. Um.
now there is
I'll be
also,
the first one to say, like, I would rather not do this unless we have to. This looks way too scary, risky.
it makes sense too that the Tower Girls would have no problem doing this. They
They would
are,
have it.
after all,
Yeah.
a gang of cat burglars.
Yep. I agree.
Alright, well, I mean, I'm gonna
What
explore
does the rest of the
around.
party think? Explore around up the rope or explore around this floor before we go up the rope?
I can go up the rope.
Okay, because we know that there's at least one other direction we could have gone that we haven't checked out yet. And, not that Jason's scared, because of course Jason's not scared, but he's wondering if perhaps it would make the other party members be more comfortable if we were to find a staircase. He's thinking about the others, not about himself.
Yeah, Pilbo's so scared about it, he's like not even in the room. Oh, there he is.
Okay, well, Brawlis' vote is we take the ropes. Jason's vote is we search the rest of the area before taking the ropes, and only do the ropes as a last resort. What are everyone else's thoughts? We'll take this diplomatically. Of course, unless Brawlis just goes. I mean, she might just run up.
Thoughts? I haven't heard anything from Swanky or Ron. Or what are Pilbo and Silric's
Ron's
thoughts?
comment said he was eating, so I assume he's eating.
He might still be eating. All right.
I'm not eating.
You're not eating? Okay. Just being quiet.
My thing was muted this whole time. I said this isn't a good idea. This is the only
Oh, okay.
way I think.
Okay.
Okay.
About Pilbo, what's his thoughts on going across to the platform here, using the rope swing?
Um, he's indifferent.
Okay.
I could see why you wouldn't want to.
I'm more curious about Hannah, who is, more of a raised nice and proper, comes from a rich family. How does she feel about something this crazy and wild?
Well, if we don't follow them now, they might just find a way to escape. So I think we go.
Okay, then let's not waste any more time. Abrellis, do you mind taking the lead? And I think you're the one that's most likely to, be nimble enough to catch yourself if, say, the rope breaks or something.
Yep.
Although I'm
All
guessing
right,
it's
so
pretty sturdy.
I get to use the ropes, right? To get up
Yep.
there.
Yeah. If you could take 10 on the acrobatics check to get over here to the platform. And when you get over to the platform, yeah, you can just roll it too, just to show off. That's cool too.
I don't think I can fail
When
it.
you
There's no way I'm doing that. There's no way.
when you get over to the other side, you see that the rope that's hanging down, and you can see that there's an obvious like opening above the platform, like a trap door that's open basically. The rope
Mhm.
that's hanging down from it's knotted, and you think it would be just a simple DC 5 climb check to get up to the top of the trap door. And yeah, you get onto it, like the platform sways a little bit, but seems stable. But you do think you might want to be careful about like getting everyone onto the platform. That might be a bit much. But as long as you don't put more than like 1 or 2 people on it, it should be fine.
So wait, this trapdoor is where?
The trap
Above
door
you.
is directly above the platform, and there's a rope
a-
hanging
So
down, a
there's like a
knotted
ceiling.
rope. Yeah, there's a ceiling. You guys are like 10 feet below the ceiling on this little opening here, and there's a trap door in the
Okay.
ceiling, with a knotted rope hanging down from it.
Okay. Well, I tell the others that I think this is where they went. So I don't know, like take your heavy armor off and like, get your butts over here. And I'm gonna start climbing the rope.
I just have light armor on. I'll be fine. And as soon
Alright.
as he starts climbing up the rope and gets like kind of above my height, so that I can get on
You'll
the
go too.
platform comfortably, I'll follow. And Pluto, if you'll allow me, I would like to take 10, but I'd also like to roll it just to see what would have happened if I didn't take 10.
Okay, sure.
So
You're taking
the
10. Let
roll
the
doesn't
record
count. I'm
show.
taking 10. Okay, I would have
It
been
was
fine.
fine.
Okay. The people wanted
Secretly,
to
he
know.
wanted to fall.
I
Yeah,
secretly wanted, like, I really wanted to roll a nat 1 on that.
This
Just
is
How
why
far
he
is
does
the
these
fall?
things.
yeah. It's
From a
200
glance,
feet.
it looks like it's about
Ish.
200 feet. So you're
Oh,
pretty sure
okay.
if you fell, you would probably die.
I mean, you could try and aim for the water and hope it's deep, but considering it's where we park the boats, I don't think
Yes,
it's very deep.
if you meet a very high DC acrobatics or swim, you could do an intentional dive and manage to land in the water and maybe not die.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that's not what the person we chased did, because that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. I mean,
It's
they're
If they
cat
were
burglars. They might
amphibian.
be.
They actually, I'm gonna pull back the veil just a little and tell you that there is a DC to jump off this height and not die, basically, and not take like a billion damage. And it is a very high number that I think a couple of you could theoretically hit. Theoretically.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
But roll 20 is
I
gonna be
know.
like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I mean,
It,
the
it's
statistics are gonna be like, nope.
Nope.
yes, it's very difficult. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reveal where the trapdoor. So the trapdoor has like a little. You kind of have to crawl through it. There's a little pathway, and it leads to this room down here in the bottom, like a little bit south on the map here, basically. So I revealed a little square over there for you to. I can
Oh,
mention
that's
so
where
you
the
can move
trapdoor
umbrellas
comes
down
up.
there.
Okay.
That's where the trapdoor comes up. So when you,
And I'll
I
take
mean,
10 on the
there's
climb as well.
okay. Who goes next?
If
I
it seems
there unless
fine,
otherwise.
I'll go and take a 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
we tell you the rope seems sturdy. The one here that we're climbing up is knotted. Like this isn't too bad.
Yeah, I think even Pilbo's going to be able to make it on a take with a take 10. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
any
his
of
armor
us are
check penalty is more than
negatives.
like 4 or 5.
On what? Acrobatics?
Acrobatics? Yes.
I'd have to take my armor off.
Are you a -5?
What's
Probably.
your
For a
well to
it's a
make
DC
say
5.
yeah, it's only a DC 5, so if you take a 10 on it, do you have more than a
I have a
-5
minus.
penalty on it?
Okay, then that's fine.
You'll
You only have a
barely make
-4?
it.
Yeah, you're fine then.
I have a minus
You could
5.
take perfect. You could take
Yeah,
10
I'll
on
make
it
it.
and make it.
He's just very cautiously slow.
Yeah. Assuming that's
Like
probably what your
I
second
remember
climb
you
is too.
falling off those planks, Pilbo. Be careful.
All right, so yeah, you guys can all move your tokens over down to that map if you want. I'm assuming everybody is able to make it. And I'm going to reveal a little bit more of this map. So this room here, walls along this short passage bear murals showing strangely dressed Thessalonian priests placing bodies into crypts. Several niches in the wall may once have been burial crypts themselves, but today the hall is strewn with bones and the niches lay empty. So it looks like somebody looted this area, probably the Tower Girls.
But
And
the
actually, you can
murals
see
aren't
that.
worth anything?
They might be. They might be like they're stuck on the wall, so you couldn't
Well,
like
are they
remove
murals
them.
like, yeah, are they like things on the wall or are they
They're
painted onto the
Oh,
wall?
they're like
they're
painted?
like they're like painted onto the wall. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah,
like
we
a
can take the
hanging
stone.
thing we could
No,
just
that
take
would be a
off.
tapestry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are like painted onto the wall. So
You're
these
right.
might be worth it to like a scholar to investigate, like to look at for uh like as an archaeological site or something perhaps. Or maybe if you guys sketched some like copies basically, if like depictions of like what they look like. It might be of interest to
Yeah.
someone.
I don't
Okay.
want to even attempt to try and copy this. It's going to be too complicated.
Is Pilbo with us?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's swung
Okay,
across.
cool. I'm gonna
Okay.
check the room for traps and stuff.
Yeah, you guys can't quite see is down here because there's no, like I said, there's no light really.
There's still no light.
Um, well, actually, you think you see some light down at the coming around the corner. So I'm gonna reveal a little bit more. You think you see some light coming from around the corner down here.
Okay. Well, you can dismiss the light on me then, Jace. I'm just gonna keep
Okay.
looking for traps. Do you
If
want
we
me to
want to
roll
be,
anything?
yeah. I mean, I'll wait till you're done
Yeah,
looking
go
for
ahead.
traps here, then I'll dismiss it.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
I also rolled a perception to look for anything interesting, not specifically traps.
Okay. You don't think you see any traps in terms of like until you get a little bit further up, you think you see a like a trip line kind of at the edge, like at the end of this hallway, like a rope,
Okay.
like a
I tell
little
you, there's.
fisher string kind of there, like a fisherman line.
And I'll
I
tell
tell you, we
Belsi,
got
it's a good
some.
thing I didn't dismiss that light until you looked for traps.
Yep, just be careful. We got some fishmongers here, and I'm gonna go disable the trap.
Okay.
Well,
I guess I'll leave the light on you.
You move up to do that when a familiar face steps out from around the corner. It
Oh,
says,
hello.
hello, love. What brings you here? I thought that you'd be, I thought your business here would have been concluded with Natalia's death.
Not after you
So
took what we came for.
oh, what did you come for then?
You know what we're talking about. Don't play dodgy.
You must mean that thing that she stole from us.
Right, and then you stole it from us.
Yes, I did, didn't I? Well, tell you what. I would have assumed that, I did you a favor by not taking your life. Did you a favor there? Perhaps you can repay the favor for me.
Ugh.
You you want something that my boss has, and I want something that my boss has too. You see,
Keep talking.
I've been serving under her for quite a while now, and I'm pretty sure that I should be the one running the Tower Girls. And you being here presents an opportunity for me. So here's what I propose. I let you pass. You take care of Ayala. You get what you want. I get what I want. You leave. I can take over the Tower Girls.
Hmm.
Take care. Like, kill.
Well, yes, if you want to put it all vulgar like that, then that is what I'm saying.
Can we still strike a deal if we maybe turn them into the authorities?
Look, I don't want any authorities involved here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with Hannah. That we can't just kill someone in cold blood just to get what we want. It's not right.
Well, if we end up defeating this Ayala and capture her, then she's out of the way anyway. It doesn't matter if we take her to the authorities or not.
But do we need her out of the way? Like, why don't we just take the item from her?
Well,
Well,
she doesn't
supposedly
have it.
she
Her
has.
boss does, right? Or not?
That's what
Oh,
Jill
pizza's
here is telling.
BRB. Sorry, be back in a second.
Jill says that Ayala has the shard.
Oh, the leader has the shard.
That's what that's what she's saying. She's saying if you help her by killing Ayala, you guys can have the shard and she'll have the Tower Girls. So you guys both win as far as she's concerned.
Does she still have the shard though, or does her boss have it?
She just
She said-
said that her boss has the shard.
She says her
Okay,
boss
well
has
I
the
was
shard.
getting pizza, so sorry, I didn't hear
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, out of character, like, we don't even have to kill her. We could just go get the shard and just be done with it.
Well, I don't think we should kill her. I guess we're kind of like talking huddled real quick. Like give us a second to discuss.
Right.
Um,
All right.
so I'm like, I don't think we should kill
She's
her.
standing there tapping her foot impatiently.
Jill has nothing to offer us. Only the leader does.
Yeah, so
we don't even have to kill
Well-
the leader. We can just go there and.
She's saying that she isn't gonna stop you if you agree to go kill her. I guess you guys could lie though, right? Like you could be like, "Oh yeah, we'll kill her," and then not do it.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. And then get the shard and just carry on our merry way.
I'm okay with that, but I just kind of think back to like she was able to easily defeat us last time, so who's to stop her from doing it again?
We
and,
were
hunting
caught
us
off
down.
guard. I was tired. You were tired. We were covered in muck. That won't happen again.
True.
I go back to the
anybody
group and I whisper
Okay.
to them, and I say,
I
"Listen,
assume still works with you guys.
I don't trust Jill here, but I think that we should take this. We'll go and take what we need from the Sayala, rough her up, leave her there, and then Jill can do whatever she wants with her."
Yeah.
Or how's this?
I'm okay with
Or
that.
we say we're going to do that, and then instead we turn Jill in. We double cross her for her boss, and then as a reward we ask for the shard.
That sounds like
And if
too
that doesn't
much.
work, then we just rough up the boss.
No, let's just.
I
Alright, that's probably too
whisper that
complicated.
we
Your
should
way's
be
better. Your way's
ready.
better.
Yeah.
We should be ready for her to turn on us.
But I'm just
And if
yeah, I'm
that's
saying
what she wants to do, then we surprise her.
let's not kill the boss if we can
Wait,
help
is
it.
she coming with us?
We don't know.
Oh. If she doesn't come with us, then it doesn't matter. We don't have to interact with her ever again. We could just go get the star piece and then move
Right.
on.
Star
Yeah.
piece, and then move on.
Okay.
Alright, I go back and I tell Jill that, alright, we'll bust Ayala's noggin for you.
She smiles and says, "All right, I'll make sure the way is clear for you."
Ooh, nice.
And she,
And I point to the little tripwire before she leaves.
Okay.
Might as well have her disarm it for us.
okay. She doesn't pick up on that right away when you point to it. Says, "What about it? It's just hooked up to a little bell. It's supposed to wake up a couple guards we got that sleep over in this area."
Oh. Like the most basic of alarms.
I said, if you're gonna make us do all the work, you might as well chip in a little bit.
You can just step over it. I don't want to have to put it back up. It's like I said, it's just there to wake Yazlenda and Televi up.
I tell her, this guy over back here, Jace, has 2 left feet, terrible at dancing, and he's gonna trip over.
Oh.
Look, it's not that big a deal. If you trip over it, then
Oh
so
my
be
God,
it. And
really?
she just moves on. She's like,
I'm gonna disable
that's not something that I would deign to deal with.
When she leaves, I'm like, what do you mean I have 2 left feet, Abrellas? I'm perfectly agile.
I tell him, chill, mate. I was just trying to see if I can get her to do it for us.
I'll just
I
step
say a lot
over
of
it
things.
while you're trying to disarm it. Show you what I think. I don't have 2 left feet.
Don't
I
you
walk
dare.
over it.
Okay. You do.
No, I stop him.
You just you stop him. Don't do it.
Don't
When you
The
walk a little bit
explosion
closer, you can kind of see that there's a couple tower girls that are kind of hiding around this corner, but they don't do anything because
They
they
were
were
ready to
listening to
back
the
her up.
conversation.
Yeah.
They were ready to back her up. Yeah. So Abrellis is trying to disable. 25 would disable it though.
I'll
Alright,
kind of
sweet.
just sit here and wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. I'll tap my foot impatiently.
All right.
Alright. I'll go
And
forward.
this woman here, who you still don't actually know her name yet, she just goes down this hallway.
We're not on
says-
first name terms yet.
Yeah, she tells you don't dilly dally too much. I'm going to have to go. I don't
We have
think
to
I'll be able to
flirt
keep
dangerously first.
I don't think I'll be able to keep everyone distracted for very long.
Alright, well, I'll go forward. I'll look around while I do. Look around for any doors or other things that.
Okay, so this
our
first area you
environment.
come into, I got a couple descriptions here. So the walls along this short passage bear. Oh no, I read that one. All right, so this one, this little fountain up here. There's a hooded lantern sitting at the lip of the fountain on. So that's kind of where the light was coming from. You could see the edges of that light.
Mhm.
So there's a hooded lantern sitting at the lip of the fountain on the west wall. A tinkling rill of water runs from a demon-shaped mouth on the wall into the fountain. And there's a bedroll and several bags of rations sitting on the floor just north of the fountain.
Yep.
And kind of as you're walking in there, there's like three of these, these tower girls, and they're kind of watching you warily. They don't say anything. They don't like offer anything to you in terms of words, but they are watching you.
All right. Do I see anything like coins or stuff in the fountain?
No.
All right. Keep going.
I gotta take a phone call.
Yeah, and as you guys are continuing towards the hallway here, one of them says like, "We're watching you," kind of glaring at you a little bit.
I
But yeah,
say
it
it
looks like
must
this
be a pleasure for you to gaze upon me.
Oh wow. They She kind of sneers at that. Doesn't seem impressed.
Yeah. To be fair, that's fine. But to be fair, Jace is a fairly good-looking guy. He's just super arrogant about
okay.
it too.
Yeah.
As we pass by, I idly ask them, "What's so bad about your old boss here?"
Yeah, she's the worst. She doesn't value my contributions or my sisters here.
All right. I'll keep going, and I'll keep
She just
looking out
Yep.
for like traps and stuff like that.
I'll add on to that. Like,
Okay.
surely that doesn't mean you want to see her dead, though, does it? That alone?
I don't necessarily care if she dies, but I do think that Tarisha would be a better boss.
Okay. Well, I am happy to hear that we are helping you guys out.
I want to sense motive to see if that's what they really believe.
You think so? You think that She seems like she actually has some disdain for Ayala.
Okay.
And she even adds as well. She's like, Ayala. She's one of those were rats. She's the one that made some of the others were rats as well. Unnatural that.
Hmm. Yep, I knew there was a reason they gave us silver weapons. Silver's the only other person that goes into melee with me, right? Most of the time. Pilbo kinda does.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so this.
If we're,
This-
cause okay, so I have a silver dagger and a silver, or I have a mithril short sword.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I've been
Somebody
using the
probably.
mithril short sword, but I can give the dagger to somebody if they're gonna melee, cause that's probably gonna be the only damage that's dealt to them.
Yeah, when you're fighting the were rats, they're very resilient to anything that isn't silver. So that's probably something that is probably worth considering, passing that dagger out. While you guys are
Yeah.
thinking about that, this room over here that you see that has like all the rubble in it, the scree, perhaps. Uh, the eastern wall of this room is buried under an ancient pile of rubble. Sitting near the entrance is a wooden crate and a dull gray amphora.
Okay.
Which is basically kind of like a vase. That's what an amphora is.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah. So, you think that, like, just looking at it, it looks like the amphora probably is worth something, but you also know that, it's kind of sitting right here at the entrance. If you try to grab it, probably the tower girls are going to throw a fit.
Oh ho ho. Well, let's see if they can notice my sleight of hand. I'll try to swipe it.
Okay. Okay. Uh, it feels like there's stuff in it, so it's, like, fairly heavy, but you do think you managed to grab it. Kind of like while
Okay, I'm back.
Jace is kind of like discussing, like talking with them a little bit. You think that like you kind of use that as your window, and you think you're able to swipe it. And then, yeah, it looks like there's
Sweet.
also some coins in there.
Cool. I'll just put that in my bag. And here, I'm gonna pass Silric. You can still use this short sword, so I think this will be better for you when it comes time to actually fight this were-rat. I'm still pretty proficient with the dagger, but I think you can do more damage with the sword.
Silver?
It's
Thank you.
mithril,
It's
so it
mithril.
is
Oh,
silver.
nice.
So
Yeah.
yes, it counts as silver.
Hmm.
And I guess we keep going. Still looking for traps if they're trying to lead us into one.
Hmm. They might be.
They might be, but
There is another way you could check for traps besides perception.
have Jace go first.
Well, yeah, that would work. That would be one way too. But I was talking about another skill roll.
Aside from perception,
Knowledge
Mhm.
or
engineering.
just another perception.
Sense motive.
Oh, if we think they're tricking us, which you already.
Oh, that's what I was kind of doing
Oh.
They seem
before
pretty
with
genuine.
the 9.
So.
To
I
see if
mean,
they actually
I'll-
Yeah.
do like.
Yeah.
They gave us their name. Was it Trisha or something like that?
Tarisha,
Huh.
yeah, that's the name of that's the
Tarisha,
name of
yeah.
that's the name of the woman that you saw that these three
So Jill is
would rather
also
work
now
with.
Tarisha.
Yes. Yeah, you now know her name.
Okay.
Or at least the name that these guys know her as. Maybe she's got many other names. Many other secret
Yeah.
names that you do not yet know.
All right. Are these stairs going up or down?
These stairs are going down, actually.
Okay. I'll go first and I'll motion everybody to follow. And we did get a wand of cure light wounds, didn't we?
Yes, I think so. I don't remember how many. Let me find my spreadsheet.
I know it didn't have like full charges,
Yeah, we gave it to
but
Pilbo.
it was something. I asked Pilbo if he can tap me with it real quick, just that we're ready, because we're gonna go into a fight, I'm guessing,
Happy with what?
because we're
The wand?
with a
The wand of cure
yeah,
light
because
wounds.
we're gonna try and defeat somebody.
Alright. That's
I
fine.
just
Yeah, I
wanna
can't
be
remember
at
how many-
full
I
health.
just gotta
I
find
can't
where
remember how
my
many charges
are.
it had. It definitely wasn't full.
I have it wrote down.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Maybe it's no. Is it my magic? Yeah, I got it. 16 charges.
Is anybody
Wasn't
else
very
at
many.
sub 100%?
Hannah has some damage on her as
I
well.
have 3 damage. I think. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like I'll be fine. If I need to be healed, I'll take care of myself.
I've been getting
By
scuffed up
fleeing.
quite a bit, so I just want to be at 100.
All right.
Yay.
1d8 plus 1.
Too bad there wasn't a cure cantrip. Like a 1d3 cure or something. Oh.
There
That
was
used to be a thing in 3.5.
Yeah, but cantrips weren't unlimited cast back then, so
Oh.
Yeah.
that was why I think they changed it.
Yeah, cure minor wounds. That's what it was.
Yeah, and it healed like a flat like 4 or something.
Yeah, it was like 1d4 or something, like, or
I'd
1d3.
settle with a 1d3
Yeah.
cantrip. Guys, I'm just gonna heal for like a couple of minutes here. Hold on.
Are you serious? I'd be fine with a 1-point heal cantrip.
Yeah.
In Pathfinder, that'd be broken as hell,
That
just
would
1
be
point.
broken.
Oh, we're resting. I spent
Well,
all night at the bar
yeah.
casting my cure 1 hit point
It
spell.
would probably be fine. You would just that'd be like the game would be if the game was balanced around that as an idea. Like you're just gonna be at full health
Instead of cure light wounds
Full time,
wand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to reveal where this comes out.
It's over. Woohoo.
Hooray!
Yep.
All right. Gonna move everyone's tokens over there. Oh, Pilbo's not with you guys. Let me move him up here. Whatever. I got you guys kind of over here. There's Alt, I think, right? Is that how I do it?
Shift.
Shift. So you guys are over here. I'm gonna
Yep.
reveal a little bit more. So as you guys come down these stairs, you kind of hear some, like you hear a voice kind of from the south, kind of echoing through the halls a little bit. It sounds a lot like Tarisha's voice, and she's talking really
Mhm.
loudly, like you think that's probably the distraction she was talking about. And it's coming, like I said, from the south. And this room ahead of you, at the bottom of the stairs that you see, it basically is a large but empty room. And yeah, it looks like it's like picked clean, like there's nothing in it. It looks like
All
there's an
right, it's just
opening
big
to
and
the
empty.
north and an opening to the south. Yeah, and like I said, you hear Tarisha talking to the south.
Over here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And when you get down there, also you see kind of like with like a little chalk arrow pointing
Uh-huh.
down.
Down.
Yep.
I'm guessing that's for us.
Yeah, it looks fresh, so you think
Yeah.
there's a pretty good chance that Tarisha drew that.
You can still see the
All right.
little chalk dust marks around where the chalk was drawn at. Hasn't been trampled away. Yeah.
And yeah, there's a little hallway that leads down here. And that's, like I said, you can hear the voice. It sounds like it's coming from around that corner there. And it sounds like she's kind of like it's kind of got like a, almost like a drill sergeant sound to it. Like she's like she's drilling some other people down there or something. Like you hear her like kind of yelling at them.
Okay, I say hurry, Abrellis. Now's our time, but just be quiet. I'll be right behind
All right,
you.
yeah. I'll be stealthy. Thanks for having my back, Jace.
Oh, of course.
So is everyone gonna try to stealth across this opening down there then?
If
Sure.
that
Do you want
seems
me to
like
roll?
what everybody's doing, yeah.
It's what the
Yeah.
cool
Yeah,
kids are doing.
I'd like everybody to roll on this. It's
Cool.
I know it's not everyone's forte. All right, let's see Pilbo's amazing stealth roll.
I mean, rolling a stealth technically does make you harder to hear than if you didn't.
Yes.
It still requires an
Technically, you
action or
don't know
something.
how
to-
stealthy you are being. You literally are trying to be as stealthy as
I
you
could
can.
make
Yeah.
you I could make you roll it as like a dice tower thing, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not that big.
Yeah,
All right,
but
so
I mean, we know if we're like, banging our armor into walls and stuff.
Yeah, but that's not what stealth
So
is
we have some
technically
idea.
doing. It's not. Yeah, I don't know.
so is it? I'm assuming this is the order you guys are going into. So Pilbo's actually the last one
Sure.
across.
Okay.
He's the least sneaky, so
So
yeah, he should be last.
yeah, all of the rest of you are past here. I'm gonna give you a description of it as you guys walk past it. And so this room, two tables of planks and trestles have been set up here, and a large alcove holds the ashes and soot stains of many recent fires, along with a stone statue of a beautiful woman wielding a ranseur. A hooded lantern burns atop one of the tables, so there's light in there. And what's going on in there is, as you're walking past, you can see that yeah, like Tarisha's like walking around and kind of like berating these guys, like telling them they need to pay attention. And when Pilbo's walking by, like it looks like one of them is about to like turn, and she snaps at him. And as she does, she kind of makes eye contact with Pilbo and like kind of does like a little head notion, like get out of there. And yells at the person who almost looked like, "Hey, no, pay attention to me!" Like, and you guys are able to, with her, some of her, a little bit of assistance from her, you guys are able to move
Sneak
past
on
her.
by.
Yes, you're able to sneak by. And there's another hallway leads further down here.
And the great thing is, Pilbo's the only one that knows that he was almost caught. because no one was there to see it but him. Just a little interesting bit out of character.
Fun facts by Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
And
everyone did great.
Yeah. And this loops around over here to some stairs. There's also a little outcropping over here. But it doesn't. It looks like there's like some storage stuff in there. There's like some crates and whatnot in there. So if you want to detour off in that, feel free. But as you guys are doing this, you can
Don't
hear.
say that.
Just don't say what. Feel free to go.
Yeah, don't
investigate the
say feel
crates.
free because that gives someone
The
okay to
freedom.
do it.
It's a free country.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
There
keep
is
Oh,
going.
well,
there
now
is
that he
some
mentions
pressure to continue moving past that room potentially
Yeah, 'cause
because
we
you
don't
don't know
wanna-
how much longer Tarisha is going to be able to keep these guys distracted.
Yep. So I guess I'll go. But do I see anything in this room when I get to this point?
That's what I'm saying. The only thing you
keep
see
up.
in there is you see some like crates and such in there.
Okay. Just crates.
Yeah.
All right. I'll rob the place later. I'll keep going.
I hope you're thinking that in your own mind and not saying that out loud.
She
Of
might
course.
like be saying it underneath her breath, like, "I'll rob it later." I mean, Umbrella stole that like, what did we call it? It was like a
The vase, fancy vase.
yeah, a thing, and it had like it was heavy, like it had stuff in it. So she's like, "Oh, I'm hot shit right now. Like, why stop?"
Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna move everyone's tokens to the
Stairs, more
area.
stairs
So
going
these
down or
stairs,
up?
these are more stairs going down. Yeah, like it's like you're backtracking, down
All right.
towards the first floor again. Let me get everyone's tokens grouped up if I can here. I'm gonna get you guys in more of a box here. Zoom out and
Oh yeah. Oh my god. It worked that
all right.
time. Last time I was like scrolling around when you did it and it didn't actually move me.
So you had to find it.
So I had to find it on my own. It was a challenge.
All
I was
right.
also too
So
stubborn to zoom out.
the bottom of these stairs, there's a hallway with a door at the end of it. This door is closed currently.
Okay. I guess I'll move forward and perception, look for traps or anything. And then if I can get to the doors, I'll take a look at them.
Okay. The door there does not appear to be trapped, nor does it appear to be locked. Doesn't appear that there's any sign of a lock on the door, at least.
Okay. Then I'll wait until everyone's over here with me, and then I'll quietly open the door.
I'll
Okay.
take my bow out and have it in hand before you open the door because I
Okay,
think
that's a good
we're
idea.
probably past the people that need to be distracted.
Yeah, I'll take my silver dagger out and hold it in my other hand.
Alright, I'm just gonna reveal the whole room, but there is like the only light is gonna be whatever light you guys provide.
Yeah, if it was dark this whole way, then I would have recast the light spell on
Yeah,
Umbrellas'
it'd have been dark like as when you got to like the staircase there as you guys were
Okay,
moving down that
great.
hallway. So here it is. A massive pair of double doors dominates the western end of this spearhead-shaped chamber. These doors are made of a silvery metal decorated with images of burning eyes that look inward towards two sets of runes carved onto the face of each door. The walls bear the remains of complex mosaics that once covered much of them, but which have crumbled and collapsed into heaps of colored tiles and debris around the edges of the rooms. And yeah, there's also a door up here. So you see there's
So
two,
I think
there's,
didn't quite understand part of that.
all
If
right.
you're gonna explain it though, go ahead.
So the biggest thing that's dominating this room is there's a big silver metal door, like silver looking metal door, very complex looking. It has eyes on both doors that are looking inward, and it looks like there's some like runes, a set of runes on both of the doors in there. They look from you guys having a little bit of each, all having at least some experience, but Pilbo would tell in particular, if he's up here with you guys looking in at this, that these are definitely Thessalonian runes. Similar, they actually would probably remind you guys all of the most is of that paradox box that you guys did back in session 1. They look very similar to that. There's also some like regular kind of like wooden doors over here, here, and here. And around the edges of the rooms, it looks like there used to be like some mosaics along it, but they've all broken. So there's just like along all the walls, there's these like colorful tiles that are like falling off the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so the part I still don't quite get is when you say there's eyes looking in on the doors, like you mean like a to like peep through, like you look if someone's at your
No,
door, you look through that.
like there's like a kind of a not an indent, but like a engraving kind of eyes, like artwork
Oh, it's
basically,
just a
like on
drawing
the
of
metal
eyes.
doors. It's like a
Okay.
drawing of eyes, yeah.
And what do you mean by
Um,
like pointing in? What does that mean?
like the eyes
Going
are looking towards the center of the door, kind of.
Oh,
They
the
look inward.
pupils.
The pupils are looking inward, yeah, towards the two set of runes
Okay.
carved in the face. The other
Got
thing
it.
about the door is you notice if you get anywhere close to it, the door seems to radiate heat. Like it's very hot.
All right.
Strange.
So don't touch it.
And Pilbo speaks Thessalonian and reads Thessalonian, right? I think he's the only one in the party that does.
Yes.
Okay. So you see that the left runes spell out, and this is you have to abstract this a little bit because it's sort of like the paradox box, but it basically spells out listen. And the one on the right spells out the eyes.
Listen. The eyes. I'm not sure I'm super good with these type of things.
Maybe it's like a hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil because you listen with your ears and you see with your eyes, but we'd
Something
have to
about a
like,
mouth?
I don't know, do something
Speak?
with a mouth.
Say something?
And then, yeah, like I said, there's also doors on the east side and another door
Okay.
up here. And these are just normal doors.
Over here. And I'm guessing there's no other like little like markings or chalk for us to follow.
Nope, not this time.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna check this door for traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception. Okay, you do not think there are any traps.
Stay close to them
I'm
since they look
gonna
like they're trap finding, and I'm like, oh,
quietly
traps.
push it open.
Okay.
Yeah.
This particular door looks like it leads to a dead end. There's a collapse, like the walls of the ceiling collapsed up here. Through this door.
Okay.
Side note: does anybody have knowledge, like engineering or something like that they want to roll? By the way, for those doors, something I forgot to mention.
I don't.
No.
History?
No.
Are
No,
there
history
herbs
won't
on
work.
it? Oh.
Nope.
Oh,
Mm, yeah, I definitely don't have
Knowledge nature
engineering
could
if that's the only
knowledge
one.
nature could work as well. I'll give that at a higher DC, but knowledge
Nope.
engineering would be like the main one.
Nope.
I got that. Let me try to use my character sheet.
Oh.
I kind of forgot that I have that.
That you have a character sheet?
I stopped using the Roll20 character sheet in my Strange Aeons game.
Oh, you just mean for
Yeah, and so it's just not in practice to use it. I've been manually rolling so much.
Okay, that's a really good roll.
I know a lot about nature.
Hannah realizes that this metal is a very rare star metal called Sikatite.
Ooh, out of character, I know what it is, but yeah. Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
and you
so
think that might
sick,
be
it's tight.
like the feeling, the heat that you're coming off of that. You think it might be dangerous to touch it. That it might. I mean, you probably everyone can kind of get that intuitively from all the heat that you can feel radiating off of the door.
Wow.
But
I'll point that
yeah.
out. Don't touch it if
It's a very dangerous star metal.
Crazy. I've never seen or heard of anything like that.
Yeah, well, it's not technically natural to this planet.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a
It's
star
probably
metal. It
very
comes from
valuable.
space.
Yeah, I just don't know how we'd get it out of here.
We're not.
Yeah, I mean that's the conclusion I'm coming to too. But when Umbrellas is like, "Oh, it's very valuable," I'm like, "Yeah, but how do we get it?" I mean, I'm not opposed to taking it from someone like the Tower Girls who don't actually own it. And
We're
plus,
talking
if
about a
we had
door,
some more money,
right?
it's a very valuable door
Right, but it's a door to a
with
temple
great
of a sacred.
historical.
Yeah, like I don't think we should be taking it out of its place. That's not for us to
I mean, we could
decide.
sell the
I guess we don't know it's
information.
a temple, but yeah, sure.
Well, Hannah's assuming it is just by like what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think there's nothing we can do with it right now. I don't even want to get near it. So maybe these other doors will lead us somewhere.
Mm.
We better hurry up before someone else comes down these stairs, though.
And what? Steal
Right,
your
right.
door?
All right. I'll check this door.
No, and catch us.
Check it for traps.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Okay. I'll quietly push it open.
Okay. Everybody set their tokens where you guys would be and this door is getting opened.
um. Yeah. Now that you asked, I
Not
might
to
as well just commit. It'd be
not
weird for
to
me to be like,
spoiler
no.
everything here.
No, I'm
Alright,
gonna
I'm just gonna
sidestep a little less in line with.
see. I guess I'm just revealing the top half right here. But
Oh, good, it's not true. Could have been
everyone
like a
is
ray or
everyone
something.
is going to roll initiative here.
Mm.
I'm going to read the description on this. Several pieces of furniture decorate this room, the modern furnishing clashing with the ancient carvings of Thessalonian wizards. Oh, and I actually revealed too much. They know too much.
Thessalonian.
Sorry, I meant on the map I did. So hopefully you guys didn't see that. Anyway, Thessalonian wizards
rolling
crafting
initiative?
deformed monster. Yes, initiative, please. Thessalonian wizards crafting deformed monsters from dead bodies decorating the walls. Luxurious crimson Varisian drapes have been pinned to an archway to the southeast, which I guess you guys can't actually see quite from this angle, but
They're there. Nerdy.
yeah, there will be. When you guys get in there, there are Some
Yeah, I love
very
those description
luxurious
blocks. It's
crimson
like, read
Varisian
this when they
drapes.
enter the room. And it's like, well, they can't see the entire room, but okay.
Yes. And when you open the door, these you guys have, I think you guys have seen a dead one of these. This is probably the first live one you've seen here. But these are capybaras or donkey rats,
Oh,
and it squeals at you when you open the door, and looks like
All
it's
right.
gonna run at you.
oh god. But the other
And
one's
then you
dead? Or
add
appears to be?
So donkey
the
rats
one.
squeal. They don't go like hee haw.
No, they don't. The one you guys,
Well, we
the other
saw a
one you
dead
guys
one
saw, yeah, was on back on the first floor, like back near where the boats were.
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second. One of these days, I'll like pre-roll initiatives. That'll be like smart.
But then you can't add 5 when, you know. I guess you can always after. When
So
when
there's
you
a
need to
good
beat us
Pilbo
down.
initiative.
But yeah, Pillow got really good initiative.
He's ready.
All right. So let's see. This one's a 19. This one only got a 6, and last one is a. What is her initiative bonus? Ooh, that's really high. Okay.
I love it when I hear the die roll. It makes me so happy.
So I gotta use my actual dice sometimes. All right. So something happens, and I need to add a round tracker on here too, don't I? Let me do that as well. But Pilbo's gonna get to go first. So all you guys actually see right now is these capybaras looking like they're about to attack. They squeal and they look like they're They're in attack mode.
Okay.
And I think you can maybe see one of them from where you're currently at. Maybe not. I guess you can only hear them right now.
I'm gonna move up behind Abrellis.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Yeah, that's just it. I'm just gonna move up behind Abrellis.
Okay. No standard action.
No.
This one is going to run up and attack Abrellis, flat-footed.
Okay.
Does a 5 hit your flat-footed AC?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Hannah.
Well. Okay. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
To over here. And fire
Okay.
a ray at it. Acid splash, not a ray.
Okay.
Shit, I didn't reconfigure it again. Oh well.
That hits.
So 2 plus 1 for
All
the
right.
point blank.
You do 2 damage to it. Abrellis.
I take a slash at it with my silver dagger.
Okay. All right. That is enough to down it.
All right, cool.
Dang.
I'm gonna 5 foot over here. Is this like kind of not in the doorway and more behind the wall now?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm there.
Okay. Jace.
Let's see. If I move like here, can I see it through the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot it and do a full round because I only 5 foot stepped here. And thingy, what's it called? Spell combat.
Okay.
Where's my character sheet? Here we go. Okay. And full round with spell strike. Sure. Numbers. Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Um. So this is both with your bow.
Yeah.
All right. Those both miss.
And then do I roll the acid splash separate? That's right, right?
Well, you rolled 2 attacks there, so I assumed one of those was your acid splash shot.
But isn't. Oh, yeah, it attaches to the attack. That's right. Okay, I was thinking it was like a separate attack for some reason. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I do nothing. I'm
All
Jace. I'm
right.
helping.
This one's going to run in, and it's going to provoke from Abrellis. You
Okay,
don't get a flank for the provoke because it provokes right here, but also I don't know if
I'll take a stab
Pilbo
at it,
has
I
a weapon
guess.
out anyway. Ooh, you hit and you do some damage to it, but it's still up, so it's
All
going
right.
to attack. It's going to attack Jace. Does an 8 hit Jace?
No.
All right. Silric.
I'm gonna move below Jace.
Okay. Move action.
And I will hit it with my knuckle axe.
All right, hit with the knuckle axe. All right, you only get the first attack on that, but that will hit it. That's enough to draw
Really
it.
hard too.
All right, on this turn, this door opens right next to Hannah, and you see a were-rat. I'm gonna make the token bigger so you guys can kind of see what she looks like a little bit.
That's cool.
Oh, her.
She's holding some kind of like bladed thingy.
Yeah, she's holding a bladed scarf.
Bladed scarf. Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah, which is like a Varisian weapon. Um, she sees you and says, "I don't know how you got past my girls. What are you doing here?" And she's going to, let's see here. She is going to acrobatics. Whoops, to make herself wide. She's thick. Uh, no, she's good at acrobatics. Like try to acrobatics past Hannah.
Okay. I do still have the dagger out because it's what has the light on it.
Sure. Is a 10 able to acrobatics past you? Does that beat your, or 15 rather? Does a 15 beat your CMD?
I was gonna say no, but yes, it beats. It beats. Boo.
Okay, so she acrobatics past you at like half speed, and she is going to. Let's see here. She is going to throw a. No, she's just going to keep moving. She's going to move down to here. She looks like she maybe is making a run for it. Pilbo.
Uh-oh. Someone throw that Tanglefoot bag we have at her.
I think I used mine.
Okay. Um.
Oh no, I still have one.
Running away. How far? Oh, it's right click. 20. I can't get in range to attack her. Well, I guess I could charge.
Yeah, you could charge her. You got a straight shot on her.
I will charge her.
Charge. All right.
Conditions. Charging. Going to try and slap her with my cestus.
Okay. That has all your modifiers.
Yes.
That misses. She nimbly avoids your cestus. This capybara is down. Hannah. Just had a were-rat tumble past you.
Um. mm, Wait, did we decide if it was a move action or a standard action to pull the Tinklefoot bag from my bag?
It's only a move action.
5 foot step, move action, because I think that's a pillar right there. Move
Yeah.
action, pull the Tinklefoot bag out, and standard throw it.
Okay.
This is point blank. I have precise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a good shot. And her touch is that will hit her touch foot. Her touch flat-footed. Well, not
Nice.
flat-footed. Her touch AC.
Nice.
So, does she get a? Yeah, she gets a save to avoid being glued to the floor. I think is how this works. So, do you remember what you know what the DC is? Is like 15, I think.
15, yeah.
Okay. She's got a pretty good reflex, but we'll see how she rolls. She makes it, so I think she still
Damn.
gets a
Do
partial
you-
effect though.
Do you take the penalty before you make the save for the glued to the floor? It says, and an entangled creature takes the penalty and must roll a save. So I was just wondering if the entangled penalties should be present during the save.
No, I don't think it applies until on that first save. If you throw another one at her now, she's entangled.
Yeah. Okay.
So
well,
she's
at
got
least
glue on her, but
entangled, yeah.
so that'll slow her down. Entangled.
That's
The
good,
entangled
though,
condition
yeah.
is gonna reduce her move speed. So
It's a -4 penalty to her dexterity.
Yep, that's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
She seems pretty nimble and dexy.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I can do. I guess Hannah says, slow down
I've been reading the wrong
when
thing
she
here.
throws it too. Just to be edgy.
Yeah.
Edgy herbalist.
Tanglefoot bag. Okay, here we go. I was reading the wrong thing actually, so let me make sure this is right. I was looking at the alchemist ability actually. I'm like, man, why do they not have
Oh.
DCs? I'm like, oh, it's because it's Tanglefoot Bomb, which is based off of the alchemist DCs.
Yeah, that's
So even on a successful save, you can only move at half speed. Okay. Brellis.
I'm going to go. Okay, this is 30 feet to here. I'm gonna take one move action going here. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15. Then I'm gonna step another 5 feet right there, and that's a double move. I'm gonna try to cut her off from, yeah, get into
From
that
escaping.
door.
Okay. Okay, very good. Jace.
I got my silver dagger out. And I tell her to give us the shard.
Okay. I'm going to 5-foot step here and take a full round action against her to hopefully persuade her to see our way of thinking. And I'm going to
Okay.
do the same thing, spell strike. Yeah. And hopefully roll better. I rolled a 5 and a 9.
Yep, those
Hopefully
unfortunately are both going to miss. Despite her being entangled,
Okay.
she's still
I'd say
pretty
despite the
nimble,
entangled.
and yeah, she's also wearing armor. So you think one of those attacks,
Okay.
it's a decent hit, but it hits her armor.
It's okay.
All right, Silric, it is your turn. You see this is a were rat.
Like I said, I don't want to
so
kill her. Haha.
You do know that you probably would want to use the silver weapon if you want to hurt her.
Okay.
I don't know if you have it
Calm
configured on your
down.
sheet, but it should be
I
like the
do
same
not.
as any of your other attacks, except you won't be able to flurry
We
with it.
don't. Yeah, just roll one of your attacks, and we can probably.
I think the hand axe weapon will be the same as the. Well, it's a different
What's the
crit
damage
range, so we'll have to
die?
keep an eye on that.
19 to 20, 1d6. 1d6 plus
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah, just roll the hand
But
axe.
yeah.
You should be fine.
We'll just keep an eye on it. If it says if the attack rolls 19, then we'll have you roll.
It is a
Hand
masterwork
for it.
weapon technically because it's mithril, so.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually,
might
so
be
it
the
has
+1
an
to
additional
hit.
+1 even. That's true. I forgot about that too.
I mean, well, I can't get close enough to her to use it, can I?
No, you can. You can
Right here.
move down here. It's only 20 feet. Yeah, you can pull
And
out
you're flanking
the.
with me.
Yep, which give you additional +2.
So, knuckle axe to use the
Yeah, if you just-
dagger?
Yeah, if you just roll the knuckle axe, that'll be the same number. We'll just keep an eye on it. I'll have you roll it again. We can apply the numbers. So let's see. That first one though. So even with the +3 for a 15, I don't think that's gonna be enough. If it'd been the other one, it would have been fine. That would have been a crit chance even. So unfortunately, that'll miss. All right, round 3. She says, "What the hell are you talking about?" And she's going to attempt to acrobatics out of the flank. Although she's not going to be as good at it because she has glue on her. So she's taking a
Yep.
-2 to her dexterity. It's a 16 beat Abrellis, Pilbo, and Silric's CMDs.
My CMD's 14, so it beats mine.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Silric's CMD? Does it
Oop,
have that on the
mine's
character
23.
sheet? Your CMD is 23? Okay, so you get an attack opportunity on her then. So I'll go ahead and roll another attack. Okay, so 13 plus 3 that's still gonna miss. So she dodges another attack. And she's gonna
Alright.
move a little bit here, and she's gonna attack Abrellis with her bladed scarf.
Okay.
And misses with a
A
2.
-1.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
This glue hurt her
Small?
pretty bad.
Yep.
No, I think she's medium.
No.
She is medium.
Oh, she's medium. Oh.
Mm-hmm. All right, Pilbo.
Okay. I'm going to 5-foot step and visions of madness.
Ooh.
And turn off my charging. There we go.
What are the debuffs you're putting on her? And what are you buffing? That'll hit.
I'll be buffing skill checks and debuffing attack and saving throws.
All right, she's gonna be more acrobatic now.
Pretty
but-
sweet.
All right, you hit her and apply that debuff. Lasts for, is it 1 round
3
right now or
rounds.
2 rounds? 3 rounds. Perfect.
3.
Okay.
Does
Right.
Pilbo have weapon out so I can flank with you?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a
Alright,
cestus.
cool.
Hannah.
What looked like just happened to her? That she got debuffed?
She got debuffed by some glowing energy on Pilbo's hand.
Yeah.
I guess, do I know what it just did to her?
Well, we've seen Pilbo do it before, and it kind of makes people like a little bit more wonky with their attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're gonna go for it. She's trying to get away. I know that this isn't like gonna punish her dexterity, but it's still gonna punish her. So I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Uh, damn pillars. Here. Wait. Does
Okay.
it look like no matter where I go, I think I'm gonna have to deal with cover?
The only place I can see that you wouldn't have to deal with cover is if you go behind this pillar right here, then you could shoot that way.
I could do that.
If you have enough movement, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like you have just enough to get over there.
My thing's not working anymore, but yeah, okay. Then I'll do that, and I'm gonna fire a ray at her.
Okay.
And this is a spell. Do I need to roll SR?
Nope, just need to hit with the touch attack. Range touch attack. You have precise shot, so that will hit.
And she's going to take
What is the effect?
1d6 plus 1 strength damage.
Save for half.
I think so. Let me check here. Yeah, save half. Fortitude.
Okay, so Pilbo, your debuff is a 1 right now, right? 1 to saves?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So... Ooh, she made the save, so she can only take half that strength damage.
Dang.
That's what I got.
Well, that's still good though.
Yeah.
That's still 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's starting to look a little more punish than she already is.
Well,
Brelis,
she's pretty
your turn.
lithe. Like, yeah, like I don't think she's big on muscle mass. It's just she's all like dexy and like sinewy. I'm gonna 5-foot step there into a flank, and I'm gonna pull my silver dagger on her, and I tell her, "Don't play dumb. Give us the shard." I attack. Ooh, that's a decent roll, but I minned my damage.
Yep, but you do hit her, and you finally are the first one to do some damage to her.
All right, I do that.
And she hisses
That's my
at you
turn.
when you hit her. She's not happy about it. Jace, don't have a
Mm-mm.
good shot anymore, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like move, I guess. Yeah. So I'll just move. Uh-oh, 20. I'm just gonna go over here and try and get double move and try and get ready for next time. I'll double move
double move.
there and then hope she doesn't like randomly kill me.
Oh, okay. And then finally, at the end of the round, Silric. So you can move around Pilbo down to there. Yep.
I'll use my dagger again.
Or the short sword. Okay. That one will hit for that 7 damage. All right. So on her turn, she's going to reiterate, I have no idea what you're talking about. And she's going to try to move past you with an acrobatics. So she's got to beat your CMD by 5 for Abrellis. But she gets a slight bonus from Visions of Madness. So she got that going
Yeah.
for her. Does a 19 beat your CMD plus 5?
Yes.
Okay. I
That
don't think it beats
meets my
Silric's
CMD plus 5.
CMD, so Silric does get an attack of opportunity here. So you can go ahead and roll that if you'd like. Okay, that'll miss because it's nat 1. So she basically has to take a double move to get over here. Because she's entangled and was doing acrobatics. But she moves past you, and that's her turn. She's going to try to make a run for it.
All right.
Dang it, rat!
Pilbo.
Get back here.
This
Well,
rat
I can't
person,
charge,
though.
but
Nope, you can get
can
up to her,
I
though.
like squeeze through the door by him?
Well, you can move through Abrellis' square freely to get into the
Yeah.
door. Okay.
Um, I'm gonna try and trip her.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm assuming you'll have improved trip.
Right.
Strength damage lowers her CMD too.
It does. And she's got a lot of penalties to her attack here, so oof, that's gonna be rough. Her take attack on you, 12. I'm assuming misses.
Yep.
She feebly tries to hit you with the scarf. The 11 on CMD versus CMD rather. I don't think that's gonna do it. No, that doesn't do it. So she's not tripped.
Okay.
I'm gonna just remove these guys from the combat tracker. Hannah.
Um, we're in cantrip zone now, so she doesn't appear to be undead. So acid splash it is. I guess I'm gonna fire through whatever cover there is.
Okay. Those gave her a bonus to her AC.
Miss.
That'll miss. Alright, Abrellis.
All right. So hopefully she is whatchamacallit. She's debuffed enough to the point where I can get past her CMD. So I'm gonna acrobatics through her.
Okay. So let's see. Are you actually going physically through her square? Or are you just gonna go like around, like through Pilbo Square?
Is there enough space through here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I would rather do that than if there's movement. Yeah,
Yep.
to be made there.
Yep. So that is enough to get
Like I said,
past
see, that
her
was
that way.
5, 10, 15. So that's one move action at half speed. And then I'm going to hold. I'm going to ready an action to Actually, no. I'm gonna take a stab at her.
Okay.
Yep, that's a miss.
That'll miss.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Jace.
Yeah, I got a good shot now, I think, right? So I will
Yep.
fall around.
Yeah, I think you got a clear shot right
And
through the
please
door.
higher than 5 on the first roll. Hey, it's higher than 5.
Yeah. So let's see here. Unfortunately, though,
Oh no. My
those
build
both
sucks.
still miss. Her AC is really
My
high,
build
even with the
sucks.
entangled on her.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll 5-foot step closer to the door after my attack.
Okay. Move the other donkey right here. Silric.
I'll move down, and I'll use my short sword
Ooh.
again.
So you're gonna move all the way down there. Okay. She's gonna take an attack opportunity on you since you moved through a threatened square.
Come at me.
Does a 14 hit your AC?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Go ahead and take your attack then. Ah, that misses as well. All right. We're in round 5. She still wants to get out of here. She's gonna have to double move with an attempt acrobatics again.
Dang
I
it.
don't think that's gonna do it though, right? Does not beat Abrellis' CMD by 5.
No, my CMD is 14, so plus 5 is 19.
Okay, so I think that provokes from you, and I think
Okay.
it probably beats Pilbo's CMD, like not by 5, just to the regular CMD, but doesn't beat Silric.
Yes.
So Silric gets to attack as well, and you guys both get a flank for this.
If it doesn't beat the
Okay.
CMD when she's going through, she doesn't go through at all.
Right, I know, but she's still provoked.
Oh, I guess they do.
Ooh, that's a nice hit.
That'll hit. And then that 13, even with plus 3, will not hit. But you do hit for that 7 there. That 7 damage from the dagger.
It's a big orange dot now. Yeah.
All right, Pilbo.
All right, so she's just standing here. We got her surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and grapple her.
Okay,
Ooh,
that'll provoke again, right?
Yeah.
She misses.
Hold her in
the
place.
low-level grapples.
So 13
Ooh.
versus her CMD. She's got some penalties to it, but I think 13's still gonna be too low by a little bit. Yep. So she managed to avoid being grappled still.
Okay.
Hannah?
Hmm. I'm still not gonna have the clearest shot in the world, but I'll move forward and acid splash.
Yeah, you can throw over my shoulder.
Okay. That will hit. Versus her touch. 3 acid damage. Okay. Abrellis?
Oh, sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna take another stab at her.
Okay.
Yeah, I was grabbing some food quick from the kitchen.
How dare you eat?
That's a low roll.
Is that including your flank bonus?
Yeah, the +7 is with everything.
Okay. Yeah, that'll miss, unfortunately.
That's my turn. Maybe
Alright.
Silric can down her.
I mean,
Maybe Jace
wait,
can.
what about me? I haven't hit yet, so.
No
I mean, two
respect.
dice is
No
better than one
respect.
dice, right?
Yeah,
See,
that's
that,
how I
that'll
like to
teach you.
play.
Take that! Take that! She's dead! I
That's-
killed her! Oh god, I killed her! I didn't mean to. I actually killed her.
Well,
Wait, have we been
you
through
theoretically could
this?
stop with the first attack if you down her, which
Yeah. I would
you
definitely stop
do.
after the first. But I thought the first
Yeah.
one would kill her.
No, because you're not using silver arrows or anything, so.
Oh, that's true. Okay. There's
So
also
you do
technically
down
an
her.
acid splash, a bit of acid splash damage on it too.
Oh yeah,
Technically.
roll 2d3 acid damage. I guess you might kill her.
I'm just gonna roll the thing twice. Actually, no, I'll just hand roll it.
That's fine. That's what you guys agreed to do anyway, so don't worry about it.
It's +2 because it's point blank.
Oh yeah.
7 more damage. No, the player's laughing. Jace isn't laughing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Please tell me she's alive.
Jace or Silric. You just see her get downed. Do you do anything?
No.
Finish out the round? No? Okay. We're out of combat.
I go to try and stabilize her. I don't want her to die.
Okay.
And I say, hurry, save her. She doesn't need to die.
You do not stabilize her.
God damn it.
Does anybody
I rolled
else
so
try
well.
to do anything to help?
I will. I don't have the spell stabilize, so I'll try to heal.
Okay.
She's dead. There's nothing we can do. She's dead.
We have a cure wand. We could just cure her.
Yeah, she's probably like out of character. I think she's probably like a round or two from dead. She probably looks almost dead. So if we're
Yeah,
gonna
she
do that, we
definitely
gotta do it
doesn't look
fast.
like she's in good shape. Um, Anybody else for this round?
I'll try to heal.
She's still bleeding. Umbrella moves
She's
into
still
the
bleeding?
room. Mm-hmm.
You got her good.
Fine. I pour a whatchamacallit,
There's like
a
an
cure light wounds
arrow
potion
in
down
her
her
neck
throat.
artery, and she's just like gushing
Okay.
blood.
Or sure, we don't want to just have Pilbo heal her, tap her, but okay.
All right. You stop her from bleeding out. She's still unconscious, but
Alright, take her back to the room we found her in. Let's search the room, and then
okay. So you guys
take all her gear.
drag her back in here. Okay. The gear that she has on her, she has that bladed scarf. She has a very nice looking short bow with some arrows.
Oh, that might be nice.
The
I
bladed
can't use
scarf
it. This
actually
is my arcane
looks
item.
very nice too for that matter.
I have a minor interest in
She
that.
also
Looks
has
cool.
a some silk rope with a grappling hook, some masterwork thieves tools, a harness, and a couple tanglefoot bags of her own that she didn't use, but she had
Cool.
2 tanglefoot bags.
I take everything she has. Well, off of her.
But yeah, notably, you do not see the shard.
I'll search the room.
I'm assuming you guys are all in this room here as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
I will assist, hopefully.
Where's my?
Okay. You look around, and you still don't find the shard in here. You do find that there is, like, over in this southeast, like behind this little curtain over here, there is what looks like sleeping quarters, basically. You can think this is probably was probably Ayala's personal quarters, basically. Um, and yeah, there's like some really nice furniture that's been brought into here, but other than that, other than like some very nice, fancy furniture that you think probably got brought in here from Magnamar, you don't really find anything interesting other than the stuff that was on her. Let's see here. Actually, there's a few other things in here. There are actually some treasures that are stored in this room, though, that you do find. That you can like, there's a small chest under the bed that you find, actually, that has some gold pieces and silver pieces in it. And then there's also like a table kind of in one of these corners that has some treasure on it, basically. There's pieces of jewelry, gems, bits and pieces of pottery, and more that you can roll an appraise check on, if anybody has appraise.
I mean,
Yes, I do.
I can press the button.
Yikes.
I mean, sorry, I can press the button.
The bouton, yes.
I started saying that at work. No one's looked at me funny yet.
Let me see. Silric also notices in this room something nobody else really notices, that there is the sound of like a breeze kind of blowing into the room, but you don't actually see where it's coming from. Like, you don't actually see any windows. You kind of can on this map, but you can. It sounds like it's coming from like these areas over here. That there's like a wind blowing in from the wall there. And in terms of the appraise, you think that you guys put your heads together and you think that the total value of like all the different treasures that are on like this table that's like set up in here is 900 gold pieces worth of treasures, gems, and
All right, that's valuable.
pottery and things like that.
That's pretty nice, yeah.
We'll take all of that.
But no star piece. Guess we can ask
No,
her
it's
more
still
about
missing.
it. She was saying she didn't know what she was talking about. I mean, do you think she was lying?
Maybe that other lady
Or maybe
has
she was
it.
telling
The
Yeah, but why
Jill. That's not
I don't
Jill.
believe anyone here.
All right. Everyone like to roll a sense motive again for me?
I'm like almost tempted
Sure.
to
Thinking back
send
on
somebody
that.
to look at the boats and see if any are missing. Yeah, since whatever you want.
All right. Silric has a really good roll on that.
Oh, I'm gonna believe whatever I want to believe.
Silric,
Oh.
thinking back on it, you thinking about how Tarisha was talking, you realize that it reminds you of someone that you met recently. The way that she was talking about like taking over the Tower Girls and her thinking that she like felt like she deserves to be like leading them reminds you a lot of how Natalia was acting when she had the shard. And you realize that it's very likely that perhaps she had the shard and was being affected by its magic. And as you're coming to
Oh
this
yeah.
realization,
That's how I
you
felt too.
hear say, "Very nice job you've done here. They're the ones that have taken out our boss." And there's a whole bunch of Tower Girls, and Tarisha is also standing there. Everyone can
Wait,
roll
she's
initiative.
Dun, dun,
She's
she's
double
saying
Alright.
it
crossing you.
like time
And
out.
she's
Wait,
got
okay. So she's saying it like we're the enemy now.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
she
Did
set
you
us
Says,
not?
up.
Did you not
Okay.
catch
"Get
that?
them, girls."
No, I just
Everyone
couldn't
can roll
tell from
initiative
the
again.
inflection of the voice if that's what you meant or
Oh.
not.
Roll a stats motive
That's
again.
that's what I
No.
thought was that's what I thought was
Shoot.
happening, but I was like,
Yeah.
you could be meaning something
This
else.
All right.
this could be a pretty tough fight.
All I have is cantrips, everybody.
Well, you know what you can do? Trip them.
Not without provoking.
I
All
thought you
right, I'm
can
gonna
trip.
add a
You
whole
have to have
bunch
improved
of
trip to do it.
things to the combat tracker
I know
here,
it's a joke.
and roll a bunch of dice. I'm a little worried about this fight. I'm
Luckily,
not gonna
you
lie.
rolled these initiatives ahead of time while we were in the other combat.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely what I did.
As we hear the die roll in the background. I
Oh,
love
you
it.
heard that, did you?
Oh yeah. Maybe I should
Hmm.
tell you when I hear your dice rolling.
Coincidence, perhaps. All right. So let's see here.
Just rolling to see how many more of them show up during the fight. That's all.
That's all. Yeah. And then what? I need to open this in like 2 tabs. Hold up, so I can reference both stat blocks easier.
WTF? 2 tabs.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Oh, which wrong one? Wrong bouton. Yeah, I should probably just like pre-roll initiatives more often.
It's fine.
Definitely make things a little easier. There it is. Okay. Their initiative bonus is +3, so all right. On her turn, she is going to pull out her hand crossbow as she moves up to like the doorway here. Oh my god. To the back. And she's gonna shoot in at Hannah. Ooh. Does a 23 confirm?
Yeah.
Good news is a hand crossbow.
Ah. What are those 1d4s? 1d6s?
Yes.
Oh.
Also, the good news is sneak attack dice doesn't multiply on a crit. So you still take a. Oh, you're still down. You still take a ton of damage.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Since she got a crit. But you're not dead. So
That's a good way to start off the fight.
That's the good news.
We're fine.
The good news
We're
also
dead
is that only
again.
one of these tower girls rolled really high initiative. So she's gonna move in here,
I was
and
just gonna beat us every time.
Crit Jace.
she has to double move to get to this position.
Oh, okay, good.
And now it's Jace's turn. You got a tower girl right in your face,
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
you
take
see
a
Hannah
5-foot
get
step
dropped
back.
by a really nasty crossbow bolt.
Guess we
Yeah,
don't
I'm
see the
5-foot step
artifact
back
on her,
here
do we? Like, no.
and shoot her.
You don't see
She's
it
just
on her, but
close
she
on.
might have it in her bag or something.
Right, yeah.
I mean, if she's acting that way, she probably does. I mean, I don't know if I'd have time to tell you now, but like maybe earlier I told you like whenever I had the thing, I did not want to let go of it.
Yeah, I think Silric is pretty
So.
sure that from that sense motive
Eh?
roll, thinking back like,
I don't
okay,
think I crit, but maybe I hit it once or twice.
you hit with the second attack,
So
so
just
you don't
5
get the
damage and
acid
that's
splash, just the 5 damage.
it. I've used like 8 arrows this session or 10 arrows or something. A rough count. I'll pay a gold at when we get back to town. Or
Okay.
silver, whatever it is.
Silric.
I'm gonna hit this girl next to me with a knuckle axe.
Okay, and you can flurry on this one, so
Yeah, kick her ass.
oof. Those are pretty low rolls though. So unfortunately, you miss both attacks on her.
How the party gets wiped twice in a row by the same person.
Yeah, I was a little surprised you guys took her up on that offer, but I figured there was a decent chance that you would.
I mean, if we can't beat her, join her, right?
I mean, we were gonna
This one's
backstab her the offer in a more nice way.
right. She just got the jump on you.
Yeah.
She backstabbed you first. So this one's gonna double move into the room, and is gonna bank on Abrellis not having combat reflexes.
I don't.
And this one is going to do something similar. And now it's Pilbo's turn.
I'm going to 5-foot step here for flank.
Okay, you don't actually get the flank yet because Abrellis hasn't gone.
Oh.
I mean, you could hold your
You'll
action
apply a
until I
flank
go.
for her though. Oh, and that's true. You could also ready an action to like do something on her turn to get the flank,
Even
and
though
she
I
goes right
moved?
after you. For a ready to action, sure, that's fine. You're just gonna do one attack
Alright,
or one
already in
spell,
action to attack after Abrellis attacks.
right? Okay. And this looks like the one you guys fought in that first. Like she's actually already injured a little bit. She's the one that you guys fought in the what's it called?
But they
Like there was
send
like
in
hiding
the
behind the
limp
table.
one first. Lol.
I guess so.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know, they're zealous, they're fervently devoted.
So it's Abrellis' turn, and you have your flank. Your condition for your ready to action triggers. You can go ahead and take your attack with a flank bonus.
Yep, I'm gonna attack.
I think Pilbo gets his first, though.
Yeah.
So go ahead, get the flank bonus.
That's a good hit.
That'll hit.
Massive damage.
Massive damage. Okay, that actually was a pretty good hit on her. She looks like she's pretty badly hurt again.
Alright, I'm gonna stab her.
All right. Is that including the flank bonus?
Yeah, it should be +7, right? It says in there.
Yeah. Okay, so that misses.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step over here then.
Okay, make it
And
so
that's
you
my
don't
turn.
get flanked too easily. All right. This one is going to move right here. As she moves up, she's going to pull out a hand crossbow and shoot it at Jace.
Rude.
Does 17 hit Jace?
I think not. 18 AC. 18 Pluto.
All right.
I try-harded on this character build.
This one's going to double move and pull out a crossbow. It doesn't look like she's paying attention to Hannah, but she is standing next to her with the crossbow out.
Oh, good. When I
Hannah
magically
can
wake
roll to
up, I can hurt
stabilize.
her. Okay. Dreams. I'm dreaming. Hannah's dreaming.
Yep. You gotta roll a stability check though.
Yeah.
All right, you're fine.
I'm fine.
No, you do not bleed out. And then on this one's turn, she is going to move up here, and she's gonna fire also at Jace, through cover though. So I'm just gonna apply it instead of giving you a bonus to AC. I'm just gonna apply a penalty. So we do the math on my end. She misses. All right. Oh, I forgot to put a round tracker in here, didn't I?
I guess it don't matter too much right now because we don't have like duration spells, but
Yeah, but I like to stay in the habit of doing it.
Mm.
All right, we're actually in round 2 now. So it's Tarisha's turn. She comes in. She says, "It's a lot of really nasty work you done sneaking past us here and taking out our boss." And she's going to shoot her crossbow into melee at Borellis. She's going to move up here. Actually, yeah, she's going to do that. That's what she's going to do. So it's going to take a -4. She does not have precise shot. And I'm assuming she misses with that attack.
6 will miss, yes.
Okay. Oh, did I roll the wrong number? Sorry, it should have been a little higher, but it would have missed anyway still. I looked at the wrong stat block for a second. This one, she's going to 5-foot step down right here and attack Silric with a short sword. And misses. All right, Jace. You got someone in melee right next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep trying to back up here. Although if I go that way, I don't know if I have a good shot. I mean, I'll just shoot
Depends on
this
who you're
one
shooting.
in the door. Yeah, rather than the one in front of Bilbo.
Okay. Big
And we'll
rolls,
do
you
the full
need them.
round thing. I
This
know.
is a tight spot.
It's fine. I mean, come on. I've rolled like 2 nat 20s in a row now, so it's time for a third. Might hit.
It's not that 20. That's not a 20, but it does hit. And that's the acid splash one. So go ahead and roll your acid splash damage too.
Yes. Wait, what? Oh yeah, ignore the attack part. Just take the lowest minimum damage.
We lost Swanky
From Vent, yeah.
from
They're
Vent.
still in roll
Okay.
20.
So it's gonna be her turn next. All right, so you do a really healthy chunk of damage. Well, healthy for what you guys need, unhealthy for her. She looks like she is pretty badly hurt. The 12 will miss though.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
And then I guess I'll give Swanky a minute to reconnect, hopefully.
Yeah.
Internet cut out. Okay, that's what she says in messages.
Her sheet's all filled out, so she should be able to just punch a button.
I can just roll an attack from it.
Mhm.
I might do that then. Because I think she's going to want to attack one of these. Well, she's probably going to attack maybe this one. She could 5 foot up and attack the one that's more badly injured as well.
She can flurry, right? So she could just try to
Yes.
finish off one, and if she does, switch to the other.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's... Oh, okay, she's back now.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
All right, I'll let you decide what you
Welcome
want to do then. I was like trying to figure out what I was going to have you do. But
As soon as you said it attacked Sora, it cut out.
yeah. Oh, that was a while ago then, I think. Anyway, it's your turn now. So you can... And keep in mind, you can 5 foot step between attacks. So if you'd like to just roll both your attacks, if the first one downs the one here, you could 5 foot up and attack this one. You could also 5 foot step first and start going after this one. The one that's in the door looks like she's a little bit weaker, so she might be easier to down.
Alright, yeah, I'll 5 foot
But it's
step
up to you.
towards her.
Yeah, start out attacking
And
her then.
I'll attack her.
All right. The first attack unfortunately misses, but you do down her. The second attack's going to hit her and drop her down. Oh crap! I know what I did wrong. I have Silric's sheet open, and I did the whole thing to close it, to like minimize it there, but I left it open. So now when I tried to edit a number on a token, it locked up. I remember this.
John.
I should know better. I should know better than this. All right. Give me a minute to reload it. But yeah, you do down the one that's in the doorway. It's probably one of them going next though, so you guys are probably waiting on me, huh?
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Well, as soon as it's done loading, it's I can't see the map yet, but I can see the turn order. Okay, so this one is down. This one right here. She's going to 5 foot step. She's gonna look to her. Yeah, she's just gonna attack. Actually, her buddy's looking pretty badly hurt. She like looks to her buddy, realizes how badly hurt her ally over there is, and she's just going to attack Umbrellas. And I think a 12 is gonna miss.
Yeah, that'll miss. My AC is 14.
This one, she's actually going to withdraw back here.
All right.
And that's her turn. Pilbow.
Okay. Did this one attack?
Yep, she attacked Umbrellas. The one that has
Okay.
the red dot that you guys have hurt, she withdrew.
I'm going to Visions of Madness this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that melee touch attack. Okay, that will apply Visions of Madness. I think I have a good Visions of Madness icon. Oh my god, it takes up the entire icon. Looking forward to when we get back to normal size maps again. All right, Umbrellas.
I'm gonna 5 foot step over here, and I'm gonna pick up one of those tanglefoot bags that's on Ayala.
Okay. And you're gonna throw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at her.
All right.
She's earned her name of Jill back. You jealous Jill.
All right. Ooh, that will hit her touch AC. So she's going
Yay.
to roll a reflex save.
Yep, DC 15.
She makes it, so she's just
Alright,
entangled.
she's not glued, but she's entangled, yeah.
Okay. This one is bleeding out. This one, she is going to drop her hand crossbow, and she's going to move up, pulling out the a short sword, as she does. And she's going to attack Pilbo, and she misses. All right, Hannah is unconscious still.
Whee!
She's got a sort of, yeah, she's got a clear shot now with her hand crossbow. She's gonna shoot at her hand crossbow at Abrellis through the doorway there over her
Watch out.
companion's body
It's
there.
deadly.
Yeah, these hand crossbows are no joke.
I would know.
If you have sneak attack dice, they're
Yeah.
really, really scary. And you roll a crit. She does not roll a crit, and she just misses.
Cool.
Round 3. Let's see. She could take some time to like scrape that off. I think, right?
I think so.
Um,
It says you'd make a damage roll to see how much of the goo is scraped off.
Yep. So she's going to
And it's
attempt
15 points of damage.
She's going to attempt to scrape. She's going to take this turn to start scraping the goo off. Oh, disgusting. And she scrapes some of it off. She rolled really well on that, but it's a lot of goo to scrape off, so. Alright. This one's turn. She is going to desperately swing at Silric. She's not feeling as confident about this fight now as her boss is. And she misses. Alright, Jace.
Let's 5 foot step down to get the clear shot and hope for high rolls. I'm very one-dimensional when I don't have spells. Yeah, I'm gonna go for
Yeah.
the orange dot one for the yellow arrow or umbrellas, I assume.
Yeah. Trying to figure out which one you're hitting.
Yeah. Well, I had a clear shot before, and I said I was gonna move for a clear shot. So
So you're shooting for the one down here.
yeah, hopefully that first one hits and I get the acid damage.
It does.
Yay! This is so cool. Like I'm just like shooting an arrow, and then all of a sudden like an acid orb just like attaches to the like arrowhead or something and
there's
splashes
acid.
on them when it hits. That's so
Yep.
neato.
There's like a drop of acid surrounding the head of the arrow. All right, she's still up, but barely.
Dang, that was a 3 on
Um,
the acid too.
and the
Well, if it's enough
15
to
for
make
the
him
second attack
go away,
misses.
that's still good.
All right, Silric, it is
Yeah.
your turn. Well, and
Figured that
Silric
second
can
one missed.
potentially finish him or finish her off.
Yeah, I'll finish her off, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that'll
looking
do it.
good.
So you actually drop her at the first attack. So if you would like, you can, instead of taking that second attack, move up to 30 feet if you'd like.
Or you can just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Definitely an option. Yep.
That is definitely an option. If you want to continue attacking her, you can.
You need to take out some extra stress or something.
I think I'll just move next to Umbrellas.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
cool.
All right. This one here, it's got Visions of Madness, but I'm assuming you gave her penalties to attack and saves, but bonuses to her skills, right? So she's going to attempt an acrobatic.
Oh my god. Pilbo's just boosting their acrobatics checks.
So she's gonna jump, or she's gonna like tumble her way down here to get a flank, and she's gonna attempt to attack Pill. Oh, but she does have a penalty to that attack roll, so it'll help offset the bonus from flanking a little bit. Ooh, does not confirm though. Luckily for you. Pilbo takes 8 damage. This one's turn. She's going to move over here. As she does, she's gonna drop that sword, and she's gonna pull out a hand crossbow and shoot at Pilbo. But she does not have precise shot, so she's taking a penalty. Does a 16 hit Pilbo? Okay, so she misses. All right, Pilbo, it's your turn. All right, that'll miss. Anything else? Okay. Brelis, it's your turn now. You have one of these women next to you now.
Yeah. Let's see. There's like nothing actually blocking me from going into this room, right?
Nope, there's like some red curtains there, but you can move through them. They're kind of pulled to the side right
Okay.
now anyway.
I'm gonna acrobatics past this person.
Okay. Let's see the roll. 14, huh? That
Well,
meets exactly, so you're fine.
sweet. I do have a once per day reroll on a failed acrobatics check because of those boots.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm
Unfortunately, you don't
going
need it yet.
to flank and stab her.
All right. Got the flank conga line going over here. We
What
just
a
dig it.
great
attacking my friend
tavern
Pil-
name. The Flank and Stab?
The flank conga line.
No, the Flank and Stab.
Flank
No,
and
it's the
stab.
stab and flagon.
Yeah, that's too try hard.
All right, that misses.
I missed. That's my turn.
All right, she's got a flank bonus as well, so she's gonna use it.
The Flanking
Um,
Flask and the Stab and Flagon.
Does a 21 hit Pilbo?
Now you're trying too hard.
All right, so she hits.
P.S.
Pilbo takes 9 damage. He's still up though. Looks like. Maybe at
Oh
2
my
health.
god, he's still up.
Yeah.
He's
just
pretty
2 sneak
beefy.
attacks and still standing. Hannah's still unconscious. This one, she is going to drop her hand crossbow, and she's going to move to engage Silric. And she misses. Round 4. All right, so she's going to continue trying to scrape the goo off. All right, she has almost all of it off. And she's going to kind of move back as she's doing this a little bit. She's like, I'm going to get you for this. She's not very happy.
One way or another.
Jace.
Yeah, there's one that's next to Silric. I'm gonna 5-foot step back and shoot that one. Actually, no, I'll stay where I am. I'll shoot him. And it's 2 dice. I expect one to hit every time. Okay.
No, you just missed twice instead.
I've been doing fairly decent at hit one every time. It's the justification for rolling 2 dice.
Okay. Silric, you want to roll 2 dice as well? And then the other question is, do you want to do it here, here? You can also move up here. There is Ayala there, but she's kind of off in the corner, so she's not actually, I'm not going to consider her as difficult terrain. So you should be able to melee any of these 3 if you want. No.
Guess
No,
I'm
Sorry,
back.
my internet keeps disconnecting.
Back again.
Alright.
So you said
So it's
do
your turn.
2 attacks?
Yeah, I said you could
Two
do it and
dice?
just pick who you want to attack. Just hit that flurry button. I'll say you have an open, if you 5-foot step, you can go after the other 2, or you can just attack the one that's right next to you that just attacked you. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll just attack the one next to me.
Unfortunately, those rolls look very similar to Jace's and miss.
Oh my god.
Oof.
The biggest of burns.
This one, they're just gonna continue their flank on Pilbo, and they're gonna try to drop Pilbo. She has got Visions of Madness. Ooh. 19 does not confirm on Pilbo though, right? I think you said your AC is like in the 20s, like 21 or something.
Dang.
Yes, it does, or it does confirm. Okay, ooh, that's scary.
Dang.
All right, 13 damage.
I'm not dead.
Not dead, but yeah.
And that's
not
how
in good
Pilbo
shape.
Pagan or Puppers became Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins is his backup character.
Yeah.
This one's gonna shoot over Pilbo's unconscious body at Silric with a hand crossbow. What? That didn't do what I wanted to do. Put that asterisk in there and I messed it up. Ooh, that is an automatic hit on Silric. 12 does not confirm it though, so Silric just takes 4 damage from a crossbow bolt. And you're full health, so luckily that's not too terrible, but Pilbo, go ahead and roll a con check to stabilize for me. It's gonna be very difficult to make because you're at -11, so it's a DC 21.
Oh
Ooh.
my god! What?
Clutch! Very clutch.
Holy smokes.
Pilbo
That's so
has
good.
stabilized. Abrellis, you no longer have a flank, unfortunately, at the moment.
No, I don't.
Pluto, please say all rolls are hard from now on. It works.
Gotta love it when you hit the target DC exactly
Hmm.
like that too in those like situations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna take a stab at her, I guess. Still.
Okay. That'll hit.
Oh, I maxed the damage. That's 4. That's my turn.
Okay. This one. She's gonna move in to attack Silric. I guess if I really wanted to, I could have her ready in action, but no. She's just gonna attack. Ooh, that does a 20 hit Silric? I think it does. It's a chance for critical since it's a short sword. So does an
Yes,
18 hit
Mantis,
Silric?
it's 20 hits at level 1.
Does an 18 hit Silric's AC? You guys are level 2. Give me that. Come on.
True, that's true. Okay. Alright, true. And in Mantis' game, it'd be like it does a 32 hit.
So does an 18 hit Silric's AC?
Is Swinky muted or lagged out?
It's possible.
She might have like.
I'm
cut
pretty
out
sure
again.
the 18 hits, but I'm not positive.
I think it does too. I'll go
Like, I
look
thought
and
the
maybe check on
AC before was something like 14.
Okay, yeah, it sounds
It
like
might be
internet.
buffed somehow.
Oh, she says yes, it hits in Discord. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right,
Oh no.
all right. 11 damage to Silric.
Ouch.
This one is going to go after Jace.
No. Why
19.
me? God damn it! I should have told you my AC. I knew it. It was a trap. Yeah, it hits.
Jace takes 3 damage.
My beautiful face got damaged.
All right, she gets scrapes the Tanglefoot off, and she's going to move behind her buddy here. And now it is Jace's turn.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for that. Now 5-foot step back here and be like a full round attack. Do the same thing we do every time. Yeah, you'll pay for that. Take that.
Ooh, roll your acid splash
I
damage
assume
too.
yeah.
All right. Even though she was at full health, because you hit her twice, you down her in one volley of arrows.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
That's what you needed. Silric, it is your turn.
I'm gonna 5-foot step down and whip my shuriken at her. The one
Okay.
directly in front of me.
Okay. That misses. Do you take a move action, like pull out a potion or something like that?
No.
I guess that's it then. All right. This one, she has one. This is her last round of Vision of Madness, right? Or is that worn off now? What round did she get that put on her, Ron?
It's off,
It's off now. Okay.
I think.
It lasts for 3 rounds, so I'm not sure. I couldn't remember if it's been 3 rounds or not.
Probably has.
All right. She's gonna move down here and attack Abrellis. And she misses.
That's a miss.
This one, she's going to move a little bit closer, and she's gonna shoot another crossbow bolt at Silric. She hit pretty good last time, so she's pretty confident. And she's not firing into melee this time either. She stepped back, so she's gonna take advantage of that as well. It's a 19 hit Silric.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 2 damage. Pilbo's unconscious. Abrellis.
I'm going to attack with my dagger.
That'll hit.
Alright, well, it's 1.
It's 1 damage. It's better than nothing.
That's my turn.
Why'd I do that? Alright, I need to learn to not do this. Not open sheets and try to change numbers. It doesn't work. Who was next? After Abrellis, it is probably a tower girl.
Yeah. The one next to, that's not hurt, next to Pilbo.
Yep. She's gonna pursue Silric. She attacks. Misses. And most of them are down at this point. So we're in round 6 now. Tarisha is going to move down and attack Abrellis as well.
Yeah, that's the problem child right there.
Says, you're lucky I'm going easy on you. And she misses.
Yep, it's a miss.
We
If
are
I
lucky
if I
then.
meant to hit you, I would have done it.
She sounds a lot like Jace.
And it's Jace's turn now.
Oh boy, the bodies are getting like they're covering the floor. Let me just play around with this position. That's partial cover.
That'll be cover, yeah. But you did have a clear shot right here.
Yeah, okay.
Of
I
Tarisha.
just didn't really want to go for the main Trissa, Tarisha, Tarisha. I keep on saying Trissa from Mantis's game.
Is there a
It's
Trisha
Mantis's
in
game,
Mantis'
right?
game? There's a Trassa in Mantis' game.
So someone had a Trissa somewhere. I thought. I know yours is Trassa. It's not what I'm thinking of.
No, maybe there was
Okay.
an NPC or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's an NPC. Yeah, full round. Hopefully I hit something. Nope, nope.
No, no hits.
Okay, whatever. That's
All right,
a
Silric.
bust.
I'm
You
gonna
could
hit
5
the
foot
one.
step. The one, which one?
No, keep talking, keep talking.
Oh, I was gonna say you can 5 foot step over here for a flank if you'd like. Although they'll put you next to the main woman there, Tarisha, and you're really badly hurt. So it's up to you.
I don't think I want to do that right now.
All right.
I'm just gonna
Where are
hit
the GM's suggestions?
I'm just gonna hit the one in front of me.
In a way, you could say this whole mess was my suggestion. So. All right. Unfortunately, those are both gonna miss.
Those numbers look like Jace.
You guys have very similar turns.
Maybe we're related.
We both
Yeah.
attacked twice. We both missed twice. It's great.
Let's see. This one is going to move over here. Doesn't get a flank yet, but she's working her way into one. And she misses on her attack. This one, she's going to move down here and she's going to continue firing her crossbow at Silver. She misses, though. And Umbrellas, it's your turn again.
I'm gonna acrobatics 15 feet over here beside them.
Okay, I think that's 20 feet though. 5 and then 15.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
I think you can move at full
Not too
speed
much.
acrobatics at a -5 penalty though. And you'd still make that DC, so. Unless you just want to move right here.
All right. I'm gonna get
All
him
right.
to a flank with
Sounds
Silver.
good.
I try to keep them from flanking me.
Keep them from flanking you, yep. And that'll beat their CMDs, even taking a penalty of -5 to that roll. So you don't
All right.
incur any attacks
Dagger
opportunity.
to the back. Yeah, so while she's Jill here is talking about going easy, Umbrella tumbles through and she
Mhm.
crassly yells, "Blow it out your cornhole, Jill."
Alright.
Ooh, I
That'll
stabbed
hit.
this one. Alright, that's my turn.
She's going to turn around and stab back at you. She says, "How dare you?" It is a 16 hit.
Yeah.
She does 6 damage to you.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna keep.
Alright, it is now Trisha's turn. She is going to move into a flank herself now. Got the flank train going on now. Oof. Does that confirm?
Yep.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Umbrellas.
Yeah, I think that's going to down you.
Yep.
So it's going to be up to Silric and Jace to win this fight, it looks like.
We're doomed. We're doomed.
Oh God.
Or you can surrender. Jace, your turn.
Never give up. Never surrender. Uh, yeah, I'll move over here and try and no, that's the one that's cover. That's also cover. God damn it. Whatever, I don't care. I'll 5 foot step here and fall around the one right in front of Silric and hope I hit through cover.
Okay.
So go ahead and apply that +4 AC whenever I roll this.
Yep.
Maybe the second one?
You down her with the second attack.
Yes! You see like these arrows fly over your left shoulder. You're like, oh my god, Jace, you could have hit me.
You could have hit my
Jace
Silric,
hand.
it
looks
is your
confident.
it's your turn. The guy that's right in front of you is down, but there are still 3 people up against the 2 of you. There's one badly injured woman over here with a hand crossbow. There's someone over here in this room, and there's Tarisha over here, who just landed a brutal blow on Umbrellas.
I'd say the odds are a little bit worse than 3 to 2. If Tarisha's really like 3 people on her own.
She's not that scary on her own.
She only has a. Wait, she has a hand weapon out now? Like a melee weapon?
She's been using a short sword.
Nah.
I'm attacking the badly injured one.
Okay, and you get 2 attacks on her, and looks like you down her. So now it's just 2 on 2.
Nice.
This one's gonna move up and attempt to attack Silver. 18 hit.
My thing is 18.
Okay, so it
So,
does
yep.
hit. You take 3 damage. You're still up though, looks like.
Not too much, at least.
And I think everyone else is unconscious in this rest of the round here.
Oh
So
boy.
we're in round 8.
Who's this lifestyle?
Tarisha's gonna move down and get into a flank.
Is there anything in my pocket you guys can take? Look.
I'm thinking that's gonna hit. Oh, I had to. Abrellis needs to roll a con check.
Oh shit. I have a
I-
smoke
That's
Yeah.
something I
stick.
forgot.
Too bad I didn't have time to use it. Oh well.
Yeah, smoke stick would have been decent.
Yeah. I
Okay,
rolled
Abrellis takes
ass
1
on
bleed damage.
initiative, though.
All right.
This is
here,
less than ideal.
so here comes some really. I think Silric's gonna get. Or did I? Yeah, that was the attack roll. That. So Silric's gonna take a big amount of damage here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's. Oh, there's one more d6. Okay, so those are the low rolls at least, but you are unconscious. Silric's down to -4 now. Take 9 damage total.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
All right,
And then there
Jace.
was one.
All right. We're you need to roll some really big numbers here.
Yep. Can I see this one around the corner, or is she like in cover?
You can see her, but she has covered.
Alright, I'm gonna just aim at Charissa.
Okay.
And pray to Torag to grant me good favor with my bow. Not just as a flavor thing. Meh.
Well, I got good news. You do hit with the first attack.
Oh, I do? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that would be good enough. Okay, another 2 damage then. That's something. That's something. I just need her to roll low on her attack. And then we might be... Oh, and then after that, because I'm thinking ahead, I'm going to 5-foot step forward.
Okay.
It's a good move.
Sure. Silric, you need to roll a Constitution check. Should be under the main page, I think. There should be a button there next to your con score. DC for this will be 14. You made it! Exactly.
Another
So
barely.
you do not take any bleed damage this round. And then... Oh, I might have passed her turn already. This one still gets to go. She's going to move over and attack Jace. In fact, since Jace only has a bow out, she's going to move all the way around to the back of him. But she misses. All right. I need Abrellis to roll a con check again as well. DC 14, I think. All right, you're stable as well. So everybody's stabilized, except for Jace. Jace is not in a great spot. Nobody else is
Yeah.
either, but you know, it's rough. It's been rough.
It's a rough life.
Had a rough day. She's going to move down into a flank. Oh my god. 20?
Why? Yes, that crits. God damn it, Pluto. You rolled 3 crits on her now? Is that right?
Yes, I rolled a lot of crits on her. This is the third one. Well, yep.
Yep, I'm down.
Yep. It's rough.
Yep.
The party is all unconscious. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick intermission while I figure out what happens next.
Oh my god. I mean, the dice don't lie. That's all. Like, that was a dice roll game, and we lost.
Yeah. Well, it was a
Purely to
tough
dice.
fight too. It was a
It was
very
a tough fight, but
fight.
we lost purely to crits.
The ideal situation is you guys don't let her set you up to for her to betray you, but it's like
True.
I knew that was if she was able to like convince you guys of her plan and that she was sincere on it, I knew it was definitely going to be really tough. All right.
Yep.
Well.
I'll be right
It's
back.
fine.
Yep.
No problem.
Just give me a couple of minutes. I know. I think I know what I'm doing here.
I'm not even worried.
Yeah, Teresha's been like a real setback for you guys every time you fought her. She's like the actual main enemy of this campaign, I think.
Yeah.
Like
I'd say so.
forget what the actual end boss of this book is. She's the new enemy.
End boss. Thought she
I
was
don't think
actually
there's-
the end boss.
She's actually the end boss of the book. No, she's
She should be
supposed
now.
to be. She's gonna play a much more major role now than she was originally going to.
We're gonna have to find her in another castle.
All right. So when you guys all start, slowly wake up. Who will be the first? We'll say. Well, who is Hannah's the first? Has the lowest damage actually on her. So Hannah's probably the first one that wakes up.
Oh shit.
Really?
Um.
I
I
don't know
thought
what
I would have
happened
the
here.
lowest. I was only at like minus
What
1,
happened?
but okay.
Oh my god.
Well, you were -1 initially, but you would have probably. I didn't have you roll any con checks, I guess. Go ahead and roll a con check, I guess. See where you're.
Ooh.
See
I
what
mean,
you
I assume I
stabilize at.
stabilize.
Bleed. Yes.
I don't save.
Not right away. So.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes.
What?
I
The
get to wake
hell?
up first.
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die!
Okay,
What?
no. Don't worry.
What?
You don't continue
Are you
bleeding out
serious? Look
because
at these rolls!
those are some amazing
We're
rolls.
rolling
I'm
too
not gonna
quickly.
lie.
Slow down.
What?
Alright,
But
I'm
No,
back.
I was waiting
Let's,
in between. Look at my
Yeah,
con checks to stabilize.
yeah,
Let's,
those are amazing.
What do I need to know?
So don't worry about any more rolls because someone stabilizes you.
Wizard help.
But Hannah is going to be the first one that probably wakes up, and she's not going to know like what day it is because you don't know how long you've been unconscious for.
Am I in a bed then?
No. You wake up feeling very, very sore, and you're tied up right now.
On this floor here?
You don't know.
I can't see?
You can look around. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. I don't know where I am. This is worrisome. Okay, I know.
Yeah, it's pitch black. You don't. It's dark wherever you are,
Well, then I cast light.
but you can like listen. You can't right now because you are tied
Oh.
up.
Oh, gotcha.
Also, does light have a material component?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Yes.
It's a cantrip. Does
firefly.
it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you wouldn't be able to cast it even if you weren't, because you don't have your material component bag on you anymore. But when you listen around, like it kind of you kind of think you hear coming from like from one area. It sounds like there's a faint sound of like kind of water lapping against some like waves kind of coming in a little bit.
So I might still be
Not very.
in the same place we were before.
You might still be in the crow, you think, but wherever you are, you're in a dark room right now, and you're tied up.
I'll like scooch my butt around and see if I can like bump into something or somebody.
Okay. And we'll say you end up maybe finding someone over there, and you're able to like jostle them enough to kind of get them awake. And it's Silric. You manage to wake up Silric. So Silric, same thing for you. You kind of and you don't. I don't think either anybody in this party has dark vision, so none of you guys can really see anything.
Elves just have.
I can see
Low
that
light
we're in
then?
trouble.
I don't know what elves have actually.
Low light.
Yeah, elves have low light.
I don't see anything, but can I hear anything?
Yeah, you can hear Hannah, and you hear the same. Go ahead and if you roll perception as well. Okay. Yeah, you hear the same thing where you hear kind of like the kind of a very gentle sound of like water lapping against the rocks, perhaps, or like the structure that you guys might be in. And you also hear it sounds like there's a very faint sound of like a wind kind of blowing in from a wall, like coming in, like there might be almost like there's a window open. But you're on like a rock floor basically, and you're probably very, very sore. And you have your like ankles and wrists are tied up behind your wrists are like tied up behind your back. And shortly later, everyone else starts waking up, and you kind of have the same sort of thing. And you're able to like whisper amongst yourselves. Um, Let me know if anybody wants to like try saying something loud or anything, though. But I'm assuming you guys
No, first I want to
kind of
figure out what
intuitively
we're
are able to kind of
doing.
figure that you're probably all like tied up, captured or something, and
I guess Hannah's gonna check and make sure. Like, are you there? You know, is Silric there?
yeah,
Yeah, and I assume I don't have my
Is
bow or
Jace
any
there?
of my other items.
you have none of your gear. It has all been
Right.
confiscated.
Or stolen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Sold
if you
to
have it on your character
black
sheet,
markets.
keep it there, but just be aware that you don't actually have it at the moment.
Right. You
I'm not
mean
going to
you're
bother
not
to.
going to take all our items
Well, I'm not going to bother to go through
permanently?
and have you guys tell me everything in there so I can add it onto a thing to give it back to you later. Most likely, if you find your gear, it'll be something where I say, "Hey, you find your gear, all of it, all that stuff that was on your sheet. You guys get it back." But for now, you don't have it.
Okay. Yep. I like that way of doing things. Does anyone know where we are? Can anyone see? It's dark.
I don't think so.
Darn.
Well, here's a question. What about my boots?
You do still have your boots on.
Okay, did they find the Masterwork Thieves tools that are in them?
No.
Good point.
Then I'm gonna try to use those to get me out of my binding.
Okay.
I bend
That
down like real far and like fish them out with my hands, and I start doing some really deft finger work.
All right. And what is your
Uh,
escape artist bonus? Because I'm assuming you're taking 20 on this.
the total bonus is +8.
Okay. And with the escape with the master of tools, you can get I think it's a +2 for that.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say if you're taking 20 on this, you actually do eventually manage to get those off, and then everybody can set their hit points as well to like 1, basically. Like you guys are all healed up to like 1 hit point.
All right.
And you don't know how long you guys have been, how long you guys have been out for, but it seems like your wounds at least have been treated to some extent.
So we don't bleed, at least. I was about to die before I got found, I'm sure. I don't remember because I was unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whatever the bindings were, I keep them close by just in case I need to like fool somebody and put them back on.
Okay. And what do you do?
And I'm gonna go and unbind everybody else.
Okay.
I'll do the same then as keep them, like I could put them back on if I need.
All right. You go around and you remove all the bindings from everyone. And as you guys are all in here, probably you're all been here long enough and been awake long enough. You all kind of notice the same like sound, especially because you can't see anything. That's kind of like all you have to rely on really is like sense of feel and sense of hearing to kind of perceive anything. And you all notice that it sounds like there's like a window open, like there's wind kind of blowing in from the. Um, well, you don't have much of a sense of direction, but yeah, from one direction it sounds like there's wind kind of blowing in.
Okay.
And every once in a while you think
I
you
check the window.
hear as well from the opposite direction. It sounds like every once in a while you hear some like a little bit of like squeaking kind of. Sort of like what the donkey rats that you saw
Squeaking.
before made. Yes, so you think there might be some donkey rats off to the north. Well, I just get you don't know that's the north, but yeah, to the opposite direction of where you're hearing the window.
Okay. I want to go check the window.
Okay. You head down towards where you hear the window from, and yeah, you feel like a really cool kind of ocean breeze. But go ahead and roll a will save.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, you're not sure what's going on there because when you get to it, you're feeling around and all you notice anywhere is just like a wall. You can't find this window, but you definitely hear it.
That's weird. Well, go
Safe
back to the
say I
others.
have my spells back, other than like having spell pouches. I have like my castings of spells back.
Yep, but you aren't able to prepare different spells because you don't have your spell book. But as an arcanist, yes, I think you actually
I think I just
can
get
just
the spells I
recast spells
had
you already had.
before. Yeah.
Yep. So, but you don't have your material component pouch, so you are a little limited on, unless you have a shoe of materials, on what spells you can cast.
I'm gonna detect magic. It doesn't need a material.
See, I can't do anything.
Yeah, I tell the
Okay.
others that like I hear wind coming from somewhere, and if we can like
You
get out of like a door or a window.
you detect magic in this direction of the window sound that you're hearing.
Okay.
And you also detect magic on Abrellis' boots.
Okay.
One of the few treasures that didn't get confiscated.
Oh, because I assume they just look like normal boots.
Yeah, they just look like
Yeah.
normal boots.
They didn't detect magic. Haha.
Yeah, they don't have the ability to detect magic.
Um, I, I guess I'm gonna concentrate on the magical auras for that. Strength. location. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Uh,
keep my ears open for like the sound of anyone coming near us.
yeah, you can definitely tell that it is a pretty powerful illusion magic aura that you're detecting to the south.
Oh. Um. Though we can't see anything. There's an illusion over there, and she kind of like starts tapping the floor in the direction of it
Okay.
so that everybody could hear a general idea.
Yeah. Do you move over to like
Okay.
feel the wall there?
No. She's not that brave.
Okay.
I didn't find anything over there, but I heard something over there.
Hmm. Does anybody
So
else
I
want to go
guess I'll
check it
go
out?
over there and ask, yeah, like Hannah and the others, like, try and find where the magic's coming from.
Encouraging her? Okay. She'll say, okay, I'll. She starts feeling over there to see if she can.
Okay. Go ahead and
for
roll that will save as well. All right. You immediately are able to realize that it like kind of feels like there's a wall there, but you find like where that breeze is coming from, and it's not like you realize you can push your hand through it, and it's not actually there. And once you realize that, you realize as well that you can actually see on the other side that there's a little bit of lighting out there, and you can see that you're looking down into that opening where all the boats were parked.
Mm.
And you still see there's boats down there. You see actually that you guys could climb out this window and get right to the boats. But this window was hidden by this illusion.
Guys, we're still here. At least there's that.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing? I don't know.
And
Do I
it
see
does
a
look
way
like
down?
it's pretty far down. It looks like you could theoretically climb down that side of the wall, but it might be a difficult climb. However, you do have something that could help you get down 100 feet.
Uh,
A rope?
I'm assuming rope.
Yeah, you guys were tied up with rope, so you guys have the
yeah.
rope still.
I also have. Oh, I don't have that rope. Yeah, that's right. 'Cause we lost all our gear, but we have the rope that we were tied up with. Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I'll
Is
tell
that really
everybody
100
about
feet,
this
though?
wall as an illusion so that hopefully they disbelieve.
I'll go over and see if I believe her at some point, I guess.
I mean, at this point now, you guys could effectively take a 20 on your will save.
Oh, okay.
So everyone will be able to eventually get through it.
Yeah, okay.
Like if you just keep interacting with it, you could brute force your way through it. Now that
Yeah.
somebody
That
knows it's
works.
real. Like also you can see like irrefutable evidence because Hannah's able to like just stick her hand right through it. Like, look guys, it's not real.
She's a wizard.
I guess you guys can't see that because it's dark, but she could grab your hand and like pull it through or something.
She narrates her life. My hand, it's going through this illusion wall.
It was a perfect illusion.
It'd be like a funny prank you play. This wall isn't real, it's an illusion, and somebody just like runs into it, falls unconscious.
So do we have enough rope that we can knot it and like use it to get down?
Yeah, you think if you combine all the rope that you guys had, like knot them together, you could probably get most of the way down. Maybe not to the very bottom, but probably far enough down that you can make this drop down into the water safe.
All right.
Yay. Let's do it, I guess.
All right, yeah, I'll start knotting up rope.
Okay.
And then I
And you
guess when
guys
we're
do
ready,
so.
we'll escape.
And you think you have enough rope to get down about 20 feet from like the ground floor down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the spot on the map where you guys are and move your tokens down there here in a second. Now that you guys have gotten a little more information. Where's everyone's token? All right. Yep. And I guess nobody has to worry about armor check penalties. So that's a positive.
Thanks, OGM. You don't have any items, but look at the bright side.
Yep.
That's okay.
And you can climb with the rope, the knotted rope, which is a DC 5, I think, right?
Yeah.
And to get down within 20 feet of the floor there, or the ground floor, that kind of like where the water is and where all the boats are parked. From there, it'll be a more difficult climb, but you could also try to jump from there into the water, which does have some downsides, and namely that you will probably splash hitting the water. If somebody's like watching for it, then it could potentially be trouble.
Yeah.
So how do you
I
guys
don't
want to approach
have a
this?
better idea. I think we jump.
Well, I mean, I'd rather just climb the rest of the way.
Yeah, and it's does somebody start climbing down now? I guess even if before you do, if you're just looking at the walls, there are like at least seems like it'd be kind of difficult. It'd be a DC 20 to climb on the walls without the rope. So for that last 20 feet, you would need to make a DC 20 climb check.
But that's pretty rough.
Mm-hmm. But you only have about 80 feet of rope, and it's about 100 feet down.
And the alternative is to jump into the water.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, if you climb down to the bottom of the
climbing and then
rope, you could
jumping's
jump into the
better.
water. Or you could even jump down into the ledge next to the water, but that probably would knock you unconscious because you guys are all pretty badly injured.
Hmm. I guess I'll just have to climb.
All right, who's going first?
I'll go
Not
first.
it. Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm gonna make some tea, but I have my headset on.
Yeah, you're able to just make it because even though the DC's 5, so but the thing is you can't fail it by enough to fall. So at least for the getting to the bottom of the rope part, that's fine. So you get down to the bottom of the rope, even with the so you don't even have to roll for that one. How do you want to proceed for that last 20 feet though?
So if I choose to climb the rest of the way, would I just fall into the water if I failed?
You might, or you might fall onto the ledge going around. So I'm gonna ping you down to where you're going, which is down here. So notice there's like a ledge kind of around the outer edge. So if you get unlucky, you could land on the ledge and injure yourself. But you could also theoretically fall into the water and be fine. That's
Hmm.
part why it might be safer to deliberately go for the water if you kind of jump out towards it there.
And what check would that be in acrobatics?
It would be an acrobatics or a swim check to do like a dive would work as well, but acrobatics would probably be the primary one.
Well, acrobatics is my best one, so that's what I'll go for.
Yep. You can also roll perception while you're looking around to see if you see anyone. Okay, acrobatics is good. So you jump on, land in the water, and don't take any damage going down that last 20 feet. The water manages
Alright.
to cushion your fall.
I wave to the others and I start swimming towards I don't know, I guess
The
wherever.
question is,
Like we'd
did
be
he
going
do it
out.
stealthily?
You can go to one of the boats that's moored here. Yours is even still
I'll
here. The one you guys
follow.
came in on is still here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Climb down the rope.
And then try to jump into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shit.
Don't worry about the climb. It's
Oh,
even
gotcha.
if you fail, because even if you fail the climb, you have to fail by
I'm not gonna
5
fall, yeah.
or more to fall. So even when you roll a failed roll on there, okay, so that's not a good acrobatics though.
A belly flop.
Yep. Fortunately for you, Abrellis is already down there. And also you only took 1 fall damage from that failed. You didn't manage to
How much HP
do a very
are we
good dive
supposed
into
to
the water
have
there.
after?
You're
You're
supposed to
at
be at
1.
1, so
Now
you're at 0 now.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's
shit.
pretty good.
So fortunately,
Pretty
though,
lucky.
you're actually still able to swim under your own power. And even if that had been a poor roll, Abrellis probably could have pulled you to safety. But and it doesn't look like, as you guys jump down there, it doesn't look like there's anybody like actually keeping watch at this entryway here. So luckily, it looks like you guys have a clear shot to get out of here.
Okay, I swim to our boat.
All right. So the only roll I really need from the rest of you is I need an acrobatics roll to get that last 20 and stick the landing. Hopefully roll better than a 6.
Yeah, I have a 2 armor check penalty applied to this, so just add 2.
Okay, Jace.
Yeah.
Jace is gonna have someone's gonna have to
Don't
pull
worry about
Jace to
it.
safety.
Don't
He
don't
hits
worry.
the
How many
water.
nat ones have I rolled now? 1,
Yeah, a
2,
lot.
3, 4, 5 out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls. I rolled 4
Pilbo.
nat ones out of 7 rolls.
Is that
Out of
actually
6 rolls.
correct though for the -5, or is that taking into account an armor check penalty that you shouldn't actually have?
Oh, then it would be plus 12. It would be 12.
Okay, so you're fine then. So the only ones that failed are Hannah and Jace. Jace actually like falls unconscious again, so somebody has to pull him
Yeah,
swim out to
I'll go grab him.
pull him to safety. But
Because I'm wearing corset, it didn't hurt as much.
yeah, I guess Hannah technically could heal people, couldn't she though?
No, well, I guess. Yeah,
Because
I
Cure
could.
does not have a material component, so you could spontaneously cast those using
Yeah.
some of your arcane pool.
I guess I'd do that. Are we looking to retreat and then maybe like come back with
Yeah.
reinforcements to get our gear back?
I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
I think we're
That's what I'm
retreating and
expecting
telling
you to
the
do.
I'll pretty
person,
much cure
the
everybody
Sheila
up as
Heidemark,
much as I
that
could.
we know where the shard is and who's in
Mhm.
possession of it, but we're having technical difficulties getting it back.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't relocate, but yeah. And if she does
Yeah, it's
relocate,
something- I
hopefully
mean-
she doesn't take our gear, I guess. Just leave our gear.
Yeah.
I know it's very little, but it's still ours.
I mean, I didn't have anything that I'm super attached to.
Didn't we
These
just get
these
Uh,
cat's burglars boots are probably the most valuable
Oh,
thing I
didn't we
have.
just steal?
It's
Sorry,
pretty
like
important.
800 gold or something?
Yeah, but they
Well,
took
it's
that
probably
stuff
gone
back.
now.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Like we need to get our stuff back. I mean
wanna
that
see
was my arcane bond object
Oh, you
that the
can't
bow
cast
that's
it
worth
all.
more than
You're in a little
anything.
bit more
Yeah.
trouble than I am.
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of trouble without that bow.
Silric can still beat people up unarmed, so Silric's
We got that. Yeah.
probably in the best
Woo!
shape out of all of you in terms of equipment.
I just can't
They
change
can't
my
steal these
spells.
guns.
Exactly. All right. So yeah, you guys are able to, and yeah, this is like during like the morning right now, like the sun's kind of rising. You don't know if it's probably it might be the morning after that night. You might have just been asleep for one night, but you're not sure how long you were out for.
Hmm.
But yeah, you guys are able to under the cover of like the morning fog, you're able to
Escape.
escape out back to Magnamar.
All right,
Escape.
we do.
It's weird because it's spelled just like escape. Nemo? Yeah, Nemo.
What? Is that from Finding Nemo?
It's from Finding Nemo when Dory's reading the thing. She's like, let me read this. It says escape. Ellen's awesome. Whatever.
I don't remember that part.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh my god.
It's been a long time since I watched that movie. Plus, I think I've only seen it like once because it came out. I was too old for Finding Nemo when it came out, I guess.
Were you? I mean, I was too old for Finding Nemo, but I still watched it. I guess that's
Yeah.
when Disney was still like.
Well, I should say
Okay.
I was too old for it to be like the kind of movie that I watched like 30 times, like some of the older
Oh.
Disney movies, right?
I think
it
I've
was- it
only
was,
watched it
you know.
twice because it like showed up on a hey, watch this, and I was bored one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good movie though. All right, so you guys get your boat back to Magnamar, and I'm assuming
Yep.
you guys are gonna go back to Heedmark Manor, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Limping again.
Here we go. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I got you
Don't worry,
covered.
we're good hirees. Just give us an
Is this
There you
is
go.
this the video that I hope it is?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not the one I thought it
jeez.
was. Damn it!
Linking, I can't watch it on the stream.
It's this from Finding Nemo. I thought it was gonna
Oh.
be the video that I always link, which is
As a boy, I
Is-
spent much time
No.
in lands.
no, that's a good guess, but it's this one. I link this video a lot when we're playing Pathfinder.
Is it the?
It's the one about how we
Yes.
must. We failed once. We failed
Oh yeah,
twice.
yeah.
We must fail again. That's all right though. It wasn't a complete failure. You guys got information at least.
We lost
From
all
a-
of our gear. What?
Yeah, from a narrative perspective, I think we won because we've established
I
a
don't
very
think so.
imposing,
Reoccurring
a very
villain.
imposing nemesis, a reoccurring villain. So, if nothing else, you guys should be happy that I've won at establishing a reoccurring villain. Yes,
Sure.
goals
The
accomplished.
at least, yeah, at least I can
Just-
be happy the
just-
GM won.
Just be happy for me, okay?
Okay.
That's what these games are about. It's all about feeding the GM, feeding their
Aw.
ego
See,
and their
that's the
power.
thing is we never let the GM win, now do we?
Well,
No,
in
this
this
is just
game we
making-
did.
This
I mean,
is just
remember
making
before
more work
session
for
we
me.
planned. We said, we're just going to make sure that Pluto wins to make him feel good.
Ah.
I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to tell him that, but
I appreciate it. All right, so you guys go limp back to Heedmark Manor. You guys are probably when you guys are down in the
oh my
you know,
god,
the
she's going to
underbridge.
fire us.
When you guys are at the dock, you probably don't get as much questionable looks there because there's already some questionable looking people down there. But when you guys are in the nicer part of town, maybe people are probably like giving you side eye. But yeah, you guys get back there
That's fine.
and when she sees your haggard appearances, she sighs, lets you in, and says, like, I have a feeling that things didn't go how you planned.
No.
No.
But we know where it is.
Not particularly.
Well, we know who has it.
Yeah, I said that we know who has it.
But it seems to make them
Well, that's
strong
good.
and powerful and just I don't know what happened, honestly. I
Well,
got knocked out.
it was the shroud of, or it was the shard of pride. So
Yeah, it makes people think that they are that good, but they're not.
Did you feel
if she
that
doesn't have
bolt?
that,
Thing
if she
hurt.
doesn't have that Ioun stone, then yes, it's probably amplifying any feelings of pride she would have already had. I'm surprised that you managed to get away. Did she let you go?
Her
We
trickery
escaped her
was very
dungeon.
poor. She tried to wall us in with a wall of illusion.
Odd. It doesn't seem like a very good plan.
I mean, we were pretty high up, so we had to figure out how to get down, but yeah. Wasn't the best plan. Maybe she was too prideful to really think we could get out.
Maybe. Well, I'm glad that you at least managed to get back here all safe in one piece.
We are all safe in one piece, right?
I mean, we're barely in one piece, but yeah.
Yeah.
She can tell, we're pretty haggard looking. We don't have any of our weapons or anything. It's like we barely got out of there with our lives.
Well, I've got my boots. And my
You
thieves'
got your
tools.
boots.
you have your boots. That's true.
They did steal your hat, though.
No. Those bastards.
Gotta go back now.
Now it's serious. Now you gotta get revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it was okay,
can't-
but not
Yeah, you don't just take
Umbrellas'
someone's hat.
I'll buy a new tricorn, but I will go back for my old one.
What was it like out there in the Crow? Tell me what you saw.
I tell her stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm
Looted a lot of
assuming
it.
tell her
Things.
about.
We know a couple
Yeah.
ways
All of
back
it.
in, and there's lots of Thessalonian like murals
There's
and
those
stuff
doors.
in there.
I
That
want to tell her
place
about
is
the
way
doors.
older. Yeah, that place is way older than that they've been there for.
Hmm. And so she thinks about the door as well, and she says perhaps those runes that were on there work sort of like the paradox box. Maybe if you touch two of them, you could rearrange it. Although if it radiates heat, that might be dangerous too.
Yeah, that's why we didn't touch it. Sounded scary.
Perhaps there's further in there. If it sounds like, I mean, if it's as I suspect, they probably haven't gotten on the other side of it either. So perhaps there's more untouched Thessalonian runes behind that. And she tells you, well, take your time, rest up here, and I'll look into securing you some uh, temporary gear
Yeah,
to
if we're
help
gonna
you.
go back, we're gonna need an advance on the payment.
Well, I'm not sure what I can do about
To
that, but I can.
re-equip ourselves.
That's obviously an option too, I suppose. I could just give you some advance on the money, and you can use that to buy new gear to help you guys get back your other gear. I'm assuming she hasn't already gone and sold it in the market or something.
I don't know.
We have no idea.
Hope not.
There is a slight problem that I can't cast spells without my bow. So I can use any old bow to shoot with, but I'm not gonna be able to apply
You can cast
my
with that your bonded object,
magic.
but it's
For all intents and
concentration
purposes,
check.
I can't cast.
Don't worry. If
Yeah.
you
Let's
just
just-
go and tank it, I'll heal
Caster
you.
level 1
It's fine.
here.
Everything is fine.
There you
Yeah, if I had some armor, I could probably be a pretty tough
All right, what
enemy
spell
to
components
hit.
do I need?
How
Oh,
far
great
in debt can
enfeeblement
we
doesn't need a
go
component. Nice.
before she gives up with us?
Sure, she decides you're a lost cause. Well, she's not ready to give up on
Yeah,
you yet.
that's good. I would be if I was her, but I don't tell her that.
All I need is a firefly for light. That's it.
See,
Firefly.
she after considers it for a little while says that she goes ahead and gives you a total of 500 gold pieces. So there'd be 100 for each of you
All
that
right.
you can use uh to buy like new gear. She says, "I'm giving this to you as an investment as well, but I still have faith that you have a lot of potential as Pathfinders."
Well, we're
I
not
hope
dead,
so.
so we have an infinite amount of
Yeah,
potential as long as we're not dead.
the fact that you're able to escape from that situation does speak a great deal positive for you. I don't know how much of it's luck and how much of it's skill, but like I said, I think you have a lot of potential.
Well, thanks for believing in us. I think we do
Setbacks
have potential too.
setbacks are the thing that defines heroes. Overcoming them.
Yep, merely a setback.
Okay, then let's get our stuff back before she sells it to the market.
Yeah, we'll do that. But first, I'm gonna go rest.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys some experience as well because
Yeah, we like took out so many of them.
you did take out a lot of them, and you also took out Ayala. So
True.
and her donkey rats that she had with her. So
Is that what they call the
the
other Tower
capybaras?
Sisters?
No, I
her,
was talking about the
and her donkey rats.
I was talking about the
I know what you
actual.
meant, but
Yeah.
it's funny to me.
So
I'm the
everybody
leader of this
gets.
group, and these are my donkey rats.
That's what she calls the tower girls.
Yeah.
That's why the other ones wanted to like
So they
overthrow
wanna
her and
get rid
take
of
over.
her.
Oh.
She keeps calling us donkey rats. It really offends me.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, that's terrible. Yeah, everyone gets 500 experience.
Okay.
Hey, we're level 7.
I think you guys are still level 2, but
Darn it, it didn't work.
getting a level closer to level 3. Level 3's at like 4,000 or something like that. I don't remember.
Something like that. Yeah, it's like 2K, 2K, right?
That's
Or two? No, it's 2K,
5,000?
3K, 4K. Is that right?
5,000
Is
to
it
level
5?
3.
Okay, so you're quite a ways away.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And I guess the rest of the session, you guys will figure out what you guys want to spend 100 gold pieces on to get you back, and you guys can heal up to full health. She will she will have like paid have like a cleric channel energy for you guys to get you guys
I think we're
up to
more
full
than
health.
25, 55.
I might have missed XP
We're
one
at
session or something.
2805.
Yeah, we're at 2805.
Did I miss
Yeah,
a
that's what I
session, or
have.
did I just miss XP one
2805.
session?
You might have missed XP from last session or something.
I guess I did. I mean, that's the only one I could have missed, because I had the level 2 XP.
I will
Okay.
spend 100 gold on. I'm sure I can get a firefly for free.
2 potions of cure light wounds.
How much gold did we get?
100.
100.
I want.
Wait, a
three,
chain shirt costs 100. Pluto!
Yeah, it's gonna be. You guys are gonna have to go in probably under geared.
I want
Setback,
three
Yeah, but
alchemist
I have to
setback.
change my
fires and one
sheet then.
tingle foot bag.
Yeah.
I'm buying just a chain shirt and no weapon, so I don't have to change my sheet.
Oh my god. This doesn't sound like a very good plan, but alright.
I'll get a club from the ground and I'll use that.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
club's a
I
zero.
can club. Yeah, I can't acid splash. I don't have my object unless I
Get
take
into
the
the club
concentration check. But I think my plan is actually to go in the front and just total defense action. I think that's the plan.
That's the plan? Alright. It might work
So,
against some enemies.
so I think it's a good plan. Slash, if not, then I'll club them. Yeah, that's my plan because I really don't want to have to like keep track of two different sets of gear.
All right,
That
I'm just
sounds
gonna
like
rebuy my
not
same
fun.
stuff.
Yeah, I have enough to like buy most of my stuff because it's cheap.
You know, I'm not gonna get a Tanglefoot bag. I'm gonna get 3 alchemist fires and 1 liquid ice.
There you go.
Okay. And that's actually the other rough thing is for spellcasters that need spellbooks is you don't have your spellbooks anymore.
Yeah. Apparently all I need is a
I'm not
firefly
a
for light.
spellcaster
Other
anymore.
than that, nothing else needs materials that I already have
Oh, okay.
prepared per se.
Well, that's good.
Pluto,
Haven't
I'm
used
I'm
them.
no longer a spellcaster. You've taken that from me.
I'm probably
You
gonna
are
be
now a
sheer
club
bot
master.
and throwing alchemy.
I'm now a clubber. All I do is rave.
You couldn't just get a bow.
I mean, I could,
I
but
mean, I'm
then
pretty
I
sure
can't get
she's
the
gonna
armor
hit
I
you
have.
anyways. Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure she's still gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying?
And I really don't want to try and keep track of that. It's just annoying. I'll club her. It's fine.
Well, if you're lucky, you'll be able to get your gear back before you have to fight her again, too, depending on where she put it. You just gotta find what she did with your gear.
I guess it's the
that'll-
other option. Is just don't get anything. Just keep the 100 gold.
Yeah. And that'll be for next session. We'll be you guys venturing back into the Crow. And
Yeah, one way or another, I would
Yeah.
still
Fine.
buy,
Okay, I'll
like,
buy actual
the
gear. Okay,
alchemy
fine.
stuff.
and I'll have to
Where's stupid maggot
redo the layout on it because things are going to be different this time around. I got to do a lot more work than I would have otherwise.
You're welcome.
Our Plu has to work.
That's what you get.
You should have just sent her away.
I should have just fudged the rolls. I should have just made her run away.
Yeah. She should have just been like, "Oh, well, that was easy. Bye."
I should have made her be. I should have made her be even more prideful and make her be like, I can take all 5 of them all on my own.
Oh,
Yep, that would have been better.
That would have been funny, actually. She's like, she's so prideful.
But I mean, you can't predict that. Like, you knew it'd be a hard fight. We all knew it'd be a hard fight, but you
Yes.
can't predict that many crits.
She rolled a lot of crits, and
that's
yeah.
what took us out. Like, every crit took someone out, pretty much.
Yeah.
Damn our low HP.
I was expecting you guys to be a lot more skeptical about her offer. I was a little surprised
Well,
you guys
I
kind of were
was.
as willing as you were to go along with it.
We were skeptical, but we also were like, okay, we'll just go along with her so we can get past the guards, and then we'll plan on dealing with her
Right.
after.
Like,
We
were
just
I was
trying to
surprised
ruse
that-
from the
ruse,
previous time.
You know?
Right.
Still.
I was also expecting more people to roll sense motives, which maybe I could have just made you guys
Oh.
roll.
We don't have that good of sense motive in this party, I don't think.
I
I
have
think Silrix is
high
pretty
sense
good.
motive, but I rolled low.
Yeah, I think
That's
Pilbo
true.
actually rolled one and rolled really low.
I think he rolled like a 2 with a +6 or something like that.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, if anybody had rolled, I don't think I had set the DC very high for it, but it was like, what did I write? I set it at
Wait,
like
is
a
my
10.
signet ring gone too? God damn it.
Yes.
Damn it! My Scarnetti heirloom. I was gonna sell that ring
God,
and make a lot of money.
Well, you know the thing I hate most about low-level Pathfinder is buying gear. You know I hate, and I'm not blaming you for this because it's our fault for dying. But I'm just
Yeah,
like so
get
annoyed
good.
because I'm like, I had to literally go and count up all the gold for all this crap, And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get like an armor bow and arrows, and I
If
don't want to have to
only
go
you
look it all
used
up
the
and figure it out.
hero lab that somebody offered you. Oh.
Yeah, if you did Hero
Well,
Lab, you
I
could
don't know
just
how to use it. Okay, how do I
you
do?
just put
Someone
all
teach
the
me how to
other
do this.
It's easy.
you put all the other items in container ground or
container.
whatever.
I've never even used
Yeah.
this app before. Okay, hang on. Where is it even at? Hero Lab. Is it
So if you
even
have your
installed?
character made, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, make your
Is
character.
it actually called Hero Lab in Steam?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not in
we don't
Steam.
use Steam. No.
Oh, is
It's
it
not
not
a
in? I
Steam
thought it was in
program,
Steam.
No, it's not a
Thought
Steam
it
program.
was.
No.
Pretty sure it was.
Fantasy Grounds is in Steam, but Hero Lab is
Yeah,
not.
Fantasy Grounds is Steam.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that. Is it in my start menu? Hero
Well, anyways,
Lab?
when he gets that working, you can like let Hero Lab manage all of that for you if you're complaining about being easy or hard.
I don't even know how to do this.
I mean,
Hero
yeah.
Lab Online?
No.
No,
not
don't do that.
It's classic.
That's the worst.
I don't think I have
You
it
used
anymore.
Yeah.
I had it at some point, I thought, because
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna end
I
the
had it.
stream
Ron
then,
gave me his
so we're
login.
done, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
done.
think we are.
okay.
All right.
Yeah. You have 100 gold to spend before next session if you want to buy anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a standard longbow and some kind of leather armor or something, and whatever. Good enough.
All right.
Arrows.
And hopefully, I mean, you guys will know not to trust her next time, I guess. So there's that. And we've learned more about
It was a
Trisha.
good session. Okay, I'm gonna be salty about it, but it was a good
He's
session.
salty about
Don't
it.
Yeah.
think that I didn't have fun. Okay.
I had a
Just
blast.
because I'm super salty about those
But I-
crits.
Yeah. Those crits were pretty insane. I liked you also the con checks you'd rolled. Like you rolled like 5 of them in a row
Oh,
and
yeah,
rolled 3
I
ones. That was
Yeah,
pretty good
I
too.
rolled 1, 2, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 2, 1. Like that. Those were my actual rolls. And I wasn't
Yeah.
doing them like one after the. Like I was waiting a little bit, too. Like I did 1, 1, 2, 1, 8, 1. Those were my d20s.
Yeah. Amazing.
I think that's the worst d20 roll luck I've ever had, ever.
Yeah. Well,
Alright,
sorry
well, I'll see you
to
guys.
Secret, who basically had to sit out that entire fight 'cause she got took out in round 1, but
Yeah, that right from that point was when I was like, okay, we're in a lot of trouble.
you're like, this is gonna be one of those fights.
I mean,
I think,
Yeah, when
I
I
was
saw
kind
that
of
first
fine with it
crit.
because like I had a sore shoulder for like the last day or so, and so
Yeah,
I
and
was
you
like,
were out of
oh, I'm
spells
just
as
gonna
well.
go lay down and just not move. I almost fell asleep.
Well-
Like I kind of like woke up and I was concerned. I was like, oh shit, is everything still running? Because like sometimes my screens
oh
go
no.
to sleep and
Yeah.
I didn't know how long I fell asleep, but yeah.
Oh, that's something that Jace can use. He can use scrolls and wands, although I don't think you guys can afford any wands really.
Can I use? I could use scrolls. Who said that?
Yeah, you can still
What?
get
I
some
said that.
scrolls
Or are
and
you
use
you're
those.
just saying that? Okay, I thought you were saying it like as if someone else had read or had said it first.
No, I
You're
was
like, oh
thinking
yeah,
about it.
that's
You can,
right.
I was thinking about it. That's something else you could do.
Some you can do.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us, but some of us. Dude.
I'm just gonna shoot things with my bow, I think.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Yeah, see you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Thanks
won't.
for thanks for
Bye,
joining me
guys.
for this game. I
Bye,
hope
guys.
you guys had fun.
Yep,
Bye,
take care.
Sweetie.
Bye, Swanky.
night.
Hope your internet gets better.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Rip.